You have been for
bothering you
every
now?
session
Yeah,
so
what-
far.
Yeah, but it's bothering me now.
4 weeks in, or 4 sessions in, rather.
Did you guys want to start by going around and telling about your characters?
Doing a little
again?
character intro again? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. We do. Let's do
Yeah.
it. You gotta do it. You gotta. What if someone's new and they don't know who Bray Fireforge is?
How could you
They
know who
better.
Brave Fireforge is, though?
They can
Come on,
watch.
mate,
Yeah,
Bray.
exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I need the
If they-
reminder at least
If
because
they
I've
don't know
forgotten about
already,
all
then
of
maybe.
you.
Damn, she
Thanks,
If they
forgot
don't know
about
already,
it.
maybe they're not worthy enough of time.
DM doesn't care about us.
That's
Well,
not true.
Well, that's a
I
given.
personally,
You've been trying to kill us, so
I personally am Boldar the Protector, a half-orc barbarian, and apparently I'm terrified of hammocks.
Nice.
And let's move on. That's
Go
our
on
only
then.
character for today.
Yeah, just Boldar. This is a solo adventure. Come on, this is a good exercise. Come on, don't be scared. We've got stage fright.
Okay,
It's not like
I'll go
all of you are
next.
streamers as well.
yeah, wait. Oh wait, you guys stream as well? What?
Oh my god.
Wow.
God,
what's
I
this
had no idea.
streaming? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I bet you don't even follow me.
No.
I don't
Unbelievable.
even know what a PC is. What are you talking about? I'll go next. I'm Bray Fireforge, a hill dwarf who's turned to a life of piracy. That's it for me. That's all you
I'm
need to
fear
know.
of flying, an Arakoka, so a bird. I'm the hero they wanted but did not deserve. Now I do what I want, and I think they all know it. So
Oh, yeah.
expect anything.
Hmm.
Expect the unexpected.
Yes.
Wait, am I next? I guess that's
Yes.
a logical order.
I've
I guess.
decided
I
you.
guess.
All right. I'm Fenric. Wow, I just realized I don't have a last name.
Yeah.
Wow.
More than
We
one
just don't know
word.
it yet.
Yeah, I'll tell it later.
Well, Boldar doesn't have a last name either.
His last name is
I-
the Protector.
I'm a wood elf druid, and I was asleep for the last session, so I'm gonna get a very interesting story when I wake up.
A
I'm
rude
sure.
awakening. And you're
Yeah.
very unwell, apparently, as well.
Yeah.
Well, I am Flynn Rider, based loosely, or
Loosely.
tightly around the character entangled, and I am a rogue halfling who likes to count his kills and got mad at a certain horse who stole a kill.
Jesus Christ.
You're lucky the horse is still alive because of that.
Yeah, but he gets to get some, what do you call it? Hair art for every time Jeremy kills something from now on. I just
Oh yeah, he gets like a braid in his mane.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
did
Jeremy's
make a note
Jeremy's
that
gonna
he
need his own
shaved a
entrance as
one.
well. Like-
I did shave a 1 into its
Oh
haunch.
god, he did.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I was going over our notes yesterday, and I was like, "Shaved one on Jeremy? What does that mean?" She had to remind me.
Have like a massive
Um,
tally in no time.
I mean, with
The
the damage
guy's
that horses do,
terrifying.
apparently.
It's terrifying.
I'm Natalie. Freya is the other DM. Freya does all the work. She does the rolling behind the scenes. I just talk a lot, and it's super fun. I play everyone else, and that's that.
It's super
Did anyone want to do the recap, or am I poorly reading the thing that Freya
You know it.
posted again?
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna
the
still
DM.
let
You
we
know
should do
the
like a
answer.
stutter count. I can't read, but I'll do it. Okay.
Would it not make sense to do the recap to Fenric when he wakes up?
Yeah.
To do it like in story?
We could if you want to.
Because then it makes one of us have to do it because it's actually speaking.
That's fair.
Fenric.
Yes,
do that.
I would prefer that. I would love to
Also,
force you guys to
I
do
knew
that.
he wanted someone to say it really badly to him.
I want the
character.
bard to say it really
Yeah,
bad.
we need fierce
Ah.
exposition. Yeah, exactly.
I was
With-
trying to stitch Georgia.
Yeah, well, you put
Pretty
yourself
fair,
there
that
now,
one,
mate.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you got to tell him about the
Alright.
siren's head and
I'll have a think about this.
Actually, wait. Can you have written a song about it?
sing about it.
and sing
Oh
it to me?
yes, yes.
You're
What was
a
that about?
bard.
What was that about stitching someone else up? Mate? You stitched yourself up here.
I'll accompany you on recorder.
The triangle.
I'll get my ukulele.
So we're
Boldar
starting
and
a
the triangle.
band, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right.
Boldar on the triangle.
Okay.
I feel like that's the most appropriate. He's so big.
Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
No
No.
recap going in
Rob's
blind.
not now.
No.
I'm sure we'll recap.
It's odd not going for a recap. I think I rely on that a little bit,
I think you
but
should
we're
read it.
gonna be fine.
You
Well,
can
you're
read
going to
it.
get a recap, but just a bit later.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll
you-
happen.
You
It'll
can read
happen
it. You
just
can
bit
read a
later.
recap for the viewers, and then we'll have
That's fair.
Fear do his own little recap for Fenric.
I was gonna say basically
No, I
Rob's
gotta
just
pull
playing
it
for
back up.
time so he can like come up with a
Yeah.
come up with lyrics.
No,
Okay,
you do the
I am gonna
recap
read
for
it
the
then.
previous 3 sessions.
No.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna start reading it now.
Mhm.
Okie doke. The party agrees to escort Lady Beck across the sea. Being our only local pirate, Bray takes up steering the ship and sets course across the sea. The party drinks the night away, everyone taking up various positions on the top deck to rest for the night, while Boldar and Bray take turns sleeping and steering the ship. The only exception is Fenric, who is left seasick and a bit battered below deck from the previous battle. They wake up to a noise, some of them hearing the most beautiful singing, while others hear a terrible screech. Others being only fear. The ship has been surrounded by sirens attempting to lure the party into the water. There are some close calls from everyone, a couple falls into the water, and some health scares, but the party manages to defeat one of the sirens, while Jeremy, the group's horse, has a grand time stomping all over the second. With the third, they intimidate her into swimming away in fear and defeat by using one of the dead sirens as a puppet. Gruesome.
Yeah, it really went to shit without you, Fenric. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently, I'm the one that calms the horse
Yeah.
down and keeps him from going on a murderous
Yeah.
rampage.
Here's the one
The
that
best was
started.
when we were talking about it in Discord afterwards, and you were just like, "Jeremy did what?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Jeremy killed the man.
Okay.
What?
With that, it is still bright and early in the day. That sort of siren encounter is what woke you guys up. It woke everyone up who's on the top deck. So Fenric is still below deck. He's been seasick until Jeremy came up to do his business, was tending after Fenric as well. So it's
His
still very
business.
early in the day. You guys are, just as a reminder, Lady Beck is having you guys travel east to go and restock the ship, since it was sort of, you guys were ambushed on the ship initially, all of your supplies and crew were gone, so she's made last second plans to sort of get restocked. At this point, you guys have just one more full day of sailing, and at this rate, you will reach there next day earlier in the morning. So just fully transparent, we're going to do something similar we did last time for the duration of this last day out at sea. I'll have you guys roll initiative, and then it's going to be sort of, we're going to start out role play heavy, what you guys are doing on the ship, what you're looking for. Maybe a con save from Fenric when it's his turn to see if he feels better. But let's see some initiative.
Okay.
13.
Ooh,
14.
I got.
What was it again? Constitution, was it?
No, initiative.
Initiative.
No, that was just for Fenric.
Oh, initiative.
Yes. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be asking for a con save from Fenric specifically, but I think
Okay.
you should be fine unless you drink. I don't know.
Oh, I got a 20 plus 1 for initiative.
Wow.
I
I
got
got-
a 16 plus 4, so
Oh,
20.
solid. I got a 5 plus 2, so 7. Hopefully that's the low roll out the way. Please.
Do you want my con
Okay.
save now?
Yeah. Yeah, that puts you first.
Might as well. That's 19 plus 2.
Nice. Smashed it.
So I think I'm hyper
He-
fine right
he's
now.
he's better than he was before he was seasick.
Yeah.
I'm better than before I got stabbed down to 1 HP.
and crawled across the deck
Um.
of the ship.
I would say with Jeremy returning back below deck, covered in blood was more than enough to snap you out of your seasickness. And I'd say you're woken up bright and early, just as if, and just as with everyone else with a role like that for sure. So you are now just a day full out on sea. You're feeling much better today. Is there anything you were wanting to do or interact with your teammates? You've kind of been out of the loop for a while. What would Fenric do on this day out at sea?
So is everybody else's topside?
Yes, right where we left them. Some of them are kind of hurt, but you don't know that yet.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, well, if the first thing I see is my horse covered in blood, I'm gonna scream.
Roll for scream.
Like bloody murder. Roll for scream.
How loud is the scream?
All right, roll performance. Yeah, do it.
All right. Wait.
Is it like a little? Is it a little like eep, or is it like a?
I got a 12. So
It's a solid
like a
scream.
medium.
Yeah.
A medium scream.
He's like, oh
Just
my
like
god!
a healthy scream.
It's just like a holy shit. Why is my horse covered in blood?
Your horse.
Yeah, when did you claim
So
ownership?
I run.
Yeah. He killed
Why
with
is
us,
the
okay?
horse?
We've been through shit.
I run upstairs to the top deck, and I grab the first person that I can find. I'm gonna assume that's Fear of Flying because he's the one that's been elected to tell the story.
I'm up in a crow's nest, I think.
Yes,
still.
I actually think it would be Flynn would be the closest, unless you wanted, if you were so scared you somehow found your way up to the crow's nest. I'd say with that roll of a scream, Fear wouldn't have been like heard you. I mean, it wasn't a 20 or anything.
Fear's asleep.
That's
I think
fair.
Flynn's
That's fair.
closest to you.
Fear's asleep cradling the siren head that he's got.
No, I'm just playing with it. I'm just playing with it.
Like a puppet.
I run upstairs and I'm assuming he's like turned around for me. I grab him by his shoulder and I turn him around and I see he's holding the siren head and I yell out. I let out another audible. What the fuck is going on? Flynn, what the fuck happened? Why is the horse covered in fucking blood?
Oh, you're here?
He's like, I thought we left you. He's like, I thought we left you at port.
Where have you
Oh,
been?
that's so mean.
You know your freaking horse here stole my kill.
Jeremy?
Came at him,
What?
Jeremy
brought
has
down
a,
his hooves, smashed him. Just kept smashing. He was happy about it.
What the f-
Jeremy just has 1,000
Why?
yard stare.
Why does he? What happened to his mane? What?
Listen,
Just in simple words. Can you just tell me what the fuck happened?
we got attacked by sirens. Fear saved me from death, and Jeremy came up, killed a siren right as I was about to kill it, and then I decided, you know what? He gets to be in the pact. So I carved a little one in the back of his haunch, and I'm gonna braid his hair every time he gets a kill from now on.
Boldar.
He's a stone cold killer, man.
So, can somebody else tell me what happened? I don't believe this shit.
Yes, that really happened.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, Jeremy. Alright, I guess he's fine. I mean, that's not his blood, right?
No.
He's changed forever.
Most of it's not his
Oh
fault.
my god.
It's mostly not. Jesus Christ.
When did you ask Jeremy what happened?
What? So wait, did Jeremy actually get injured during the
No.
during the fight?
No.
No.
No, he didn't
He
get
just wrecked
hit.
house.
He just absolutely destroyed a siren. He
Obliterated a
didn't
siren.
get.
I guess that's fine. I guess as long as he's not hurt.
The stages of
just-
grief. What the fuck's going on? I guess this is fine.
Oh no.
The stages of emotion right now.
He's the "this is fine"
Okay,
dog right now.
okay. All right, so is that it? How many were there? Was it just like just
There are three of them.
There
there
were
were
three.
three?
We killed two. We scared the other one off with the head of its dead friend. That was fear.
Excuse
Oh
me,
my
I
god.
basically killed two.
Jesus. I guess in whatever the D&D analogy to Jesus is, I'm saying that. But holy
Whatever God you pray to.
Yeah.
whatever God you pray to, I swear he is not looking down on my horse right now. All right, so where are we heading? Where's Lady Beck? Is she okay? What happened to her?
She handled herself too. She has a mace. Did you know she has a mace?
No.
Apparently she has weapons now.
She also
To
has a
be
crop
fair,
pipe.
Freya and I didn't know either. I was like, we were looking at her sheet. Like, I was drunk, so I was out loud. I'm like, what should we have her do? I'm like, oh shit, she's got a mace. She put her 2 cents in. I'd say by now, just so that you have a little bit of a layout. She is in the captain's quarters. She kind of did her business and then just sat down, and she's been chilling for now. Not too much time has passed, but was there anything else that you wanted to interact with the characters, or was there anything Fenric wanted to do for today? Maybe he gives Jeremy a bath. I don't know.
He needs to meditate and decompress.
Yeah,
You might
maybe he
wanna
just has a
cl-
mental
you might wanna
breakdown
clean your
today.
horse.
That's okay.
Freya did say
I
in
might
the
wanna
chat.
clean your horse.
Freya said in the chat, retitling this episode, Fenric has a breakdown.
Agree.
Yeah, I think Fenric's just gonna kind of chill for a little bit. I think he's just gonna let the salty air kind of rejuvenate him, maybe help him clear his mind while he washes his fucking horse. From...
Siren blood.
Oh man.
He really crushed that
Give
siren
me a-
too. There's probably some guts in there and like
Yeah, there's
I'm
pieces
gonna have to
everywhere.
clean his hooves.
those chunks. Those
Yeah.
chunks.
Make sure you get in real deep when you're cleaning the hoof.
Oh my.
His hair needs a double
Um,
wash.
Yeah.
Either roll survival or sleight of hand. I already had you roll con, so I'm sure you've gotten used to the blood by now and the chunks, but I'll let you pick between the two.
Between survival and what, sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I rolled a 9 plus 5, so 14.
He's fairly clean. He might smell a little bit.
Oh, thank God.
He's no longer like
He just smells like dead fish now.
yeah, he's no longer ghastly to look at. Like
His hair's slightly darker than it was.
He might be physically clean, but his soul is tarnished forever.
oh my
He's
God.
changed.
Was
She
there
was in
anything else you wanted
self-defense.
Fenric to do?
I think Fenric's been through enough so far.
I think
It's the process.
Go,
That was
go
a
and have
lot for
another lie
him.
down.
That was a lot.
I'm just gonna go back below deck for a little while.
Have a lay down.
Probably just lay down in the
He's
hammock.
starting to feel sick again.
Are you laying down in a hammock?
Yes.
Oh my god.
God damn.
I
Roll a
would do that.
D8.
Oh.
The only party member to lay in a hammock. And before, like, he falls through the hammock. We never should have.
I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
Okay. You lay down in this hammock. Nothing happened.
Okay.
I don't believe her.
You rolled safely.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I think
what
Nat's
would
just
have
happy that someone actually got in the hammock, to be honest.
Willingly.
Oh, well, yeah,
As
yeah.
if I haven't been yelling it in all of your Twitch chats the last like however long.
You mentioned it in like someone I raided as well in their chat.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know who the hell that is. I was like,
explain to him what
I'm gonna.
happened.
You told me to behave, so I was like, I know what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna blast you in this poor guy's chat.
Bray
Anyways.
is giving spoilers.
Wow, Fred.
Anyways. What did she say?
She said it's worth laying in
Oh.
the hammock.
You can believe that if you want. I'm kidding. It's
We
probably
don't know
true. Fenric, since you were the top of the order, and I mean that goes for everyone else because we're not like super strict, but if a character like does something that you feel that Fenric would interact with or join, like feel free to hop in. But next is Bray. What's he doing for this day at sea? I mean, also how's he reacting to this battle too?
I mean, to be honest, Bray was kind of not out of it, but he was sort of mesmerized for the whole, like, pretty much the whole battle.
He was trying to sleep with the siren for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So was Flynn for the most part.
the biggest scare he had was when, like, he finally broke, like, his whatever it was. The spell was broken, and he realized what he was looking at, I guess. And it was like right in his face. It was like,
Yeah, he had his toes overboard, right? Or
he was
at
close.
some
Yeah.
point.
He was close.
Yeah. He had his like toes overboard, and then like a siren like in his face or
Yeah.
whatever. And,
Luckily, we
yeah.
only had one boy in the water, so
Yeah.
sorry, Flynn.
But yeah, I think Bray's probably just like he's probably just sort of at the wheel steering us. Sort of, was it east we said we were going? I think, or wherever it is that we have to go to get to provisions and shit.
Yes, it's eastbound. So you're
Still
And
standing
also,
at the wheel?
yeah, standing at the wheel, and also, yeah, just kind of watching
Did we have a correct our
Fenric in the corner of his eye, watching Fenric having a mental breakdown. After
Also, Freya's saying
So-
what happened.
Freya's saying she gave us all inspiration, so we should mark it on our sheets.
I also
Nat-
have that noted.
This
I
is-
forget
Nat
why as
gave me
well.
Nat gave me inspiration just talking to her for 2 minutes. So I felt too long.
16 minutes.
Does it stack?
16,
I don't
yeah.
think it's stacked, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Not according to
No.
Nike.
You get an extra cool point.
I'll take it. I'll note it down.
Fear is extra cool.
Oh, that's right, the scheduling puzzle. You're right, too.
Yeah.
I forgot. Because, like,
Yeah.
that's the enemy of all D&D groups is
Mm.
making the timing work. So I'm really impressed with us. I'm sorry because I'm mostly the person that had an issue with our normal time. So thank you.
Great job, lass.
Well done. us.
So we did roll our last session, and the fight duration was about 8 minutes. But through that fight, you were going south. So go ahead and I don't know what that would be. What roll do you want to do to correct it? I'd say you probably just do it. You could roll performance if you want,
Or sleight of
but if you
hand,
want to just do
something
it,
like
you
that.
could probably do it. Or athletics if you really want to look cool, you know.
What have you
flex
got?
on
What
them.
have you got? Good
think when I
modifiers.
I think my athletics is higher than performance, to be honest. So I'll probably
Do
go-
it. Let's see you turn that wheel.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Nat one. We crashed.
Please. Hey. So it's 16 total.
Nice. That's solid.
You turned a wheel.
Nice.
You turned a wheel.
You hear distant clapping as Lady
We're
Beck
proud of you,
notices
Bray.
you doing your job.
Do I do like a cartwheel as I like turn the wheel as well or something? No.
You do a handstand and turn it with your
Sure.
feet.
Yeah.
You steer with your feet. I can't read. I don't know what that is.
Tristan, did you mean to put that in the Twitch
I
chat?
did. I want everybody to read that.
Oh, the TV show Community. Isn't she blonde?
She is. You look like a brunette.
She's the
version of
blonde
her.
one?
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
haven't seen it, but I'm
She's
just going to
cute,
assume.
so.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it, but yeah, sure.
I watched like a season of it. Anyways. I'm distracted easily. Bray, same thing. If you just wanted to stay on the steering wheel, maybe someone will offer to switch out for you, but feel free to hop in if another character does something that Bray would interact with. Unless there's something else you wanted to add before we move on.
Do we still have rum lying around? Or...
It's
I
in
was
the
gonna ask
morning.
the same question.
Where's the rum gone?
I believe you have one bottle left, was where we had left off. If you wanted to
Oh, no.
send for or look yourself for some more.
He's like, I think you
That's
mean
what
we
I thought,
had
right?
one bottle left.
You guys found 3. I think that y'all tore down 2 though, so there is still one, probably 3/4 of the way full bottle of rum at this point.
Yeah, because I think Bray
Whereas
drunk.
when Lady Beck has it in the captain's quarters and just downing it.
I think Bray and Fear both drank one of the other ones, right?
No,
Last time.
I don't really want to leave the wheel. I'll leave it.
Get someone to fetch it. For
I'll
you.
let Lady Beck's probably got it, so we'll leave her be. Leave her be.
Bray's just
Oh.
politely driving.
Yeah,
at this
don't-
point.
don't-
My
don't-
mouthpiece
don't
couldn't
want any
drive.
beef, yeah. I want the run, but at the same time, I don't want any beef. With
He's a
Lady
little
Bang.
bit embarrassed about the siren thing. He's like, oh, just gonna drive the boat.
Next is Flynn. Maybe if you want to have a heart to heart with your fellow fish lover Bray, or what's Flynn up to?
Well, Flynn, he's what time of the morning do you think it would be? Like roughly 5, 6 a.m.
I'd say 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Okay.
I'd say 8 a.m.
Well, at this
I don't know
point-
how true that is to the story, but it's 8.
It's kind of enough.
He just fought on an empty stomach. He didn't throw up the night before because he, even though he drank, he was fine. But he's gonna go search for some food below deck. He's gonna kind of leer at Jeremy as he walks by him. Do I find any food?
Yes, so there is technically a mess hall. Believe our last session, Lady Beck did throw together some meals for everyone. So if you want to go down to the mess hall, there's probably some dried berries. You guys are second day out, so there's going to be significantly less stuff, but there's some cured meats. Just your generic, some bread. It's kind of stale, but you do have food below deck in the mess hall.
Probably just make a sandwich and then go hang out with Bray, but like awkwardly.
Do you bring
kind of
him
like.
food? Or you just eating a sandwich in front of him?
He's like, hey, so how long have you been a pirate? So
Make a charcuterie board for everyone.
Oh, I'm 100% not thinking about it. Anybody else eating at this point? I'm just gonna walk up to him, oblivious, and be like, "So, about the fish thing. I don't really swing that way, but like, maybe we just don't talk about this from here on out." 'Cause I saw you eyeing the other one.
Bray just sort of looks over and he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And like, looks the other way.
Take a bite of my sandwich, nice, and then I go sit down.
Oh no. Was there anything else that Flynn wanted to do, or is he just kind of pouting after that?
No, he's chilling right now.
Okay. Poor guy. Damn, Bray. Okie dokie. That brings us to Fear. You're still up in the crow's nest. What's he doing today?
We're going to start off by just annoying Bray, but without him realizing, by using message, like my spell. So I'm just lying back in the crow's nest, just secretly pointing down at him, and I just go, "What do you call a stupid pirate? The pillage idiot." And then he can just hear just jokes after jokes about pirates. Just doesn't know where it's coming from though. That's it. That's all I'm going to spend my time doing.
Have you been Googling pirate jokes while everyone else is doing it?
Yeah.
100%.
Now I'm inclined to believe that he knows the sound of your voice.
I put on a voice, obviously. I'm a musician.
Okay.
I'm doing
Obviously.
voices. Come
Okay.
on.
You should
Just put on
performance
the voice of like one of the other crew
performance.
members.
performance check that. See if it's good enough
Yes,
that he
that's
doesn't
a
know it's you.
performance check
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, even if it's a really bad performance check, it's going to be a really bad voice. So.
No, it might just sound like you then,
And
then you'll
then-
know.
Bray, if you want to roll charisma or insight.
Sure.
Good luck, Bray. I got
Yeah.
17 plus 4.
Ooh.
Fuck.
21.
Nat 20. Crit.
Yeah, I think you'll have to get a crit here, mate.
I did not get a crit.
Please get me. Got a 1.
That's a 12 plus 3, so 15.
Oh, not terrible. Not far off.
Yeah.
I'd say you hear it in the voice of a siren, and it's like really.
Oh,
It's like really bothering
no.
you. He's like,
All you can think about are the nasty, milky eyes.
I
and
thought you were
Like-
going to say
like-
something
like-
else.
I'm not breaking out in cold sweats.
That's pretty cute. Is there anything else that Fear wants to do today? Is he just doing that all day?
He's having his fun.
Fear's planning to do that until at least 6 in the evening.
Wow.
Until they get hungry, a bit peckish, you know. It's just going to be joke after joke.
It's gonna be a long night.
Oh yeah. Boldar, what are you up to?
I think maybe Boldar will go back. I mean, before the day before, he was like kind of patrolling the ship, so maybe he's gonna make the rounds and just check in on everyone as well as keep an eye on things. So maybe he'll start with Lady Beck. That would make sense. So
Yeah.
go into the captain's cabin and just see how she's doing.
I'd say she's sitting on the edge of the bed, sort of cleaning off her mace. She looks at you when you come in. She doesn't really address you. She's really focusing on cleaning her mace. I mean, we don't know that she's necessarily used it before. She did a great job, but she doesn't seem super happy about it.
Okay.
But she's doing good.
Okay. I guess I would just continue to make a round. Who's on the top deck then? Bray. So maybe I would go to Bray next, and Flynn's on the top deck, right? So
I
maybe
think everybody, if you count the crow's nest.
Fenric's in the hammock.
Oh yes.
actually
Just like last session.
I feel like before I go to anyone else, I should just ask Lady Beck how she's doing. Even though like I can see how she's doing, kind of just check in with her, like how she feels about what just happened.
Yeah, I think as soon as you start talking to her, sort of the discomfort leaves her face, and she's like, yeah, did you see what the fuck I did to that thing?" She kind of swings her mace a little bit, and then clunks it back on the ground.
And then
So
Baldo's
she's
like,
in better spirits.
Baldo's like, oh, okay, and he just leaves.
And it slowly closes the door.
He's like, okay. She did better than literally all of us during that fight. Yeah, I guess maybe he's just kind of patrolling maybe he'll start by going below. That's what he did last time. Going below, so maybe he'll check in with Jeremy and Fenric, see how they're doing. I'll ask Fenric how he's feeling today.
Please, just
He's like, don't talk to me.
let me process this. It's still being processed in my brain right now.
Boldar puts an arm on his shoulder. He's like, it's going to be okay.
Is it?
This was his moment.
Is it going to be okay? My horse fucking killed a siren.
Imagine if he wasn't here.
You wake up to an empty ship.
We could have all been killed.
Well, I think I'd have flown off, but I'd have left you lot to be swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, I think Jeremy should get a reward.
His life
Oh, he
is
got
his reward.
number one in his
Yeah.
what more
Yeah,
did
he got a 1 and a braid.
And he's got a bell that we got him before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in anything.
He's living the life of
we got him a
luxury.
present. Anything
Nothing's gonna
happens.
satiate that bloodlust now.
Yeah. He just
He's
needs.
gonna kill me next.
He needs more.
Oh my god.
He needs more.
Get a sanity check on him every once in a while.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Boldar's gonna just pat Jeremy on the hindquarters, and go back up onto the top deck, leaving Fenric sobbing silently. And I guess go check on. Flynn and Bray are fairly close to each other, right? I guess I could check in with them as a duo.
They were for a moment. Depends
Yeah.
on
Are
if
they
you walk up
close
to them
enough?
before or after
Are they close enough
Bray
that
hurt his
I
feelings.
could address them together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine, yeah.
So I guess I just walk up to them and I go, "So, fish ladies, huh?" I didn't know that was your thing.
Eat my sandwich, and then I look away.
He's like, "Hey,
Oh, no.
hey, I'm not judging."
Ray's just kind of like
Oh,
trying to pretend he's not really heard.
Boldar does that awkward thing where
Yes,
like you should leave, but you don't yet, and he's like leaning just like next to the
Aw.
wheel, and he's like
Yeah.
just like seeing if the conversation's gonna happen, but like he's already made it awkward, and he's like,
Thank you. Sorry, I got my dinner.
Whoa! Can I have
Whoa,
some?
yeah, what you
Damn.
got?
That looks awesome.
I got 20 nuggets. You guys want some?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Please.
I'll try to be quiet while I'm eating.
But then I think
Oh yeah.
also.
Also,
Sorry, carry
so I
on.
was going to say as well. Also, while Bray's sort of looking around, trying to pretend he's not heard, but he's also like slightly sort of touching like the sunburnt penis on his face as well.
He's like
Does
trying
anyone
not to
address
touch
that?
it, but he's like,
Yeah.
Just a retcon. I think it's only Boldar and Flynn that have interacted with him. Would either of you have mentioned that to him?
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about it.
Whereabouts
No,
is
we
it
can
again? I
retcon
forget.
it's
if
on his
you
cheek.
would.
It's on your cheek.
Whereabouts
Is it?
is it on his cheek? Is
I think
it?
so.
It's on
Or-
his left cheek. There was
I think
blood that
I've written it
splattered
down,
on his
actually.
face,
So-
and he was burnt around it. So when you wipe
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm
blood off,
sorry,
you have
yeah.
like a
I've-
pale
yeah.
penis on your face.
So maybe.
Alright,
Maybe.
I've actually got written on my character sheet dick-shaped
Good.
sunburn on left
It's
on left
important.
cheek on left cheek open brackets face close
I
brackets.
remember the
Right.
cheek. I didn't even write it
Yeah.
down.
We
I
had to make
just-
sure
I
we
take
mentioned
that shit
face.
seriously.
Yeah. I
Um,
made sure to specify face.
yes.
in-
Yeah.
on character
Definitely.
sheet as well.
Yeah.
Well, maybe then when he kind of tries not to touch it, but kind of does, it draws a little bit of attention to it, and Boldar and Flynn kind of just look at each other like,
Oh, if I was talking to him directly face to face, I would have been stifling laughter. And instead of being hurt, I would be like, yeah, all right. And walk
Yeah.
away.
walks away and under his
Bray's
breath
When I'm
goes,
having the
"Dick
worst
face."
day.
When I'm like touching it as well, it's sort of like that sort of bad sunburn where it's like you're touching it, it's sort of like sore to touch as well. So it's sort of like
He's getting insulted. He's driving without rum. Y'all are just laughing at
He's having a
him.
bad
He's
day.
got a
Yeah.
dick on his face. Poor Bray. He might not
Personality
stand up
builder.
for y'all today.
you really hate to see it.
I think following that, Boldar just goes back to patrolling the top deck, keeping an eye on the horizons, just seeing where we're going and if there's anything coming at us or anything like that.
Alrighty. With that, I would say we can move towards giving y'all a long rest. So we can use the same sort of initiative roll. You guys will be able to get fully healed. It's very basically what I'm trying to say right now. It's very important to me to know where y'all sleep again. So,
Oh god.
Are you pitching a
Fenric, are
hammock?
you... Yeah. Fenric, you are already in a hammock. You're feeling great. Are you just gonna stay there throughout the day? Maybe get up a couple times to check on stuff. But are you sleeping in a hammock, the same hammock?
Yeah, I'll be sleeping in the same one.
Okay.
He's just trying to sleep the day
And
away.
then Bray, maybe finding
Hello.
someone else to take turns, or are you gonna steer through the night? I mean, you were kind of just insulted by your team. You might not be so apt to ask for help.
Technically, I've not insulted him. I'm just telling him
gonna
jokes.
I'm just gonna stay at the wheel and try not to interact with anyone. I think.
Wow.
Are you steering through the night?
Yeah.
The whole
Okay.
night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and make the same driving check you made before. Was that athletics?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna force survival on you now because you're
Ooh.
trying to stay awake. It's gotta be survival.
He falls
Ah,
asleep.
Okay. I was just seeing what my modifier was. There is no modifier.
We can
I've got
give
to
you
point out.
advantage on that too, because you're a pirate. So I'd say you know
Okay.
how to drive a boat, so you can have advantage on that.
It's a 2.
Roll again, roll again.
With advantage?
Yeah, you got an advantage.
Oh, sorry, with advantage.
Yeah,
sorry.
roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm
Don't
glad
take
I
the
said
twos.
that.
Please be more than a 2. It's a 9.
Oh, it's better.
9.
Better.
Yeah.
I will keep
Just
that in
a
mind.
straight 9. There is no
I will
modifier,
keep
so it's a
that in
straight 9.
mind, she says.
I'll keep that in mind. You are pretty drowsy through the night, but we'll leave it at that for now.
He did that thing where he's
Um,
like, I'll do it, I can do it, guys. And then it got to like halfway through the night and he's like, I'm feeling really fucking tired.
I will say, other than Fenric, who's sort of remained below deck, a bit isolated for everyone, you do notice, I mean, depending on if your character would notice, that Bray is intending to steer through the night, hasn't talked to anyone about that. Next is Flynn. What are you doing? Are you going right to bed? Are you sleeping on the top deck, finding that bottle of rum?
I think I would have a glass or two, but just one, actually. One glass of rum, just sprawled out in the middle of the deck again.
As a nightcap.
Just looking up, at the stars, but also wondering what the hell Fear has been doing all day.
Yeah, he hasn't come down.
You're like, is he still up
Has he
there?
gone potty?
Did he leave?
He's still up there.
Did he fly away?
Go ahead and roll Constitution.
I got a 10.
You got drunk. Not in an unsafe way, but you're pretty drunk. I think that room did exactly what you wanted it to.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah, so you're laying down on the top deck. And then Fear, are you also sleeping up there? Like, is this gonna be like 24 hours of crow's nest for you?
Just to please you, I'm gonna climb down, go beneath the ship.
Beneath the ship.
Oh, below deck, sorry.
Roll to hold your breath.
Roll to swim.
Yeah, I'll probably drown. So below deck, I'll stare right at Fenric whilst ripping one of the hammocks down,
While he's asleep.
and I'll go back up. I'll go back up to the crow's nest to use it as a blanket.
Hammock?
Okay.
He doesn't understand how
Roll-
hammocks work.
Roll
Well,
a
now
d8.
they're supposed to use hammocks, so
That's
Sorry.
true.
what do you want me to roll? Sorry.
A d8.
He just gets a one.
I'll
He
do-
can't rip the hammock down. He's embarrassing himself.
Where's dice rolls?
I was about to ask, is it like a cloth hammock or is it like a rope hammock? Because the rope hammock
It's
would
a
do
rope
absolutely
one.
okay.
Yeah, but I've got talons.
He's just
surely I
laying
could
under
just-
ropes.
I got
You got a 2?
2.
Oh no.
Dose?
Yes.
As you pull this hammock down, which I will remember, by the way.
You fall
Gosh,
over.
disrespectful.
Yep.
A little pouch falls onto the bottom of the deck.
Leave it alone. Don't touch it.
Don't touch that. No, but if we
Completely ignore it.
If we leave it alone, Jeremy might pick it up.
Oh God.
Throw it off the
And
ship.
he'll
Don't
become even
open
more
it, just
powerful.
launch it off the ship. Interesting. Does anyone
See, I think-
notice? Does anyone notice that happen?
Yeah, does Fenric notice?
Or does Fear
Does
notice?
Jeremy notice?
Does anyone notice that happen?
I'm assuming I notice.
Maybe not.
Fenric, with your passive perception, you would have. It makes a pretty heavy clunk. I won't have you guys roll for that.
So everyone who was near it noticed it probably.
So just Fenric and,
And
Fear,
Fear.
I believe.
And Jeremy. Don't forget
Yeah.
Jeremy. Jeremy's a person too.
Oh,
I forgot Jeremy was a person. My bad.
Can Jeremy start getting an intro? Like when we do like intros at the start of each session.
Should I
And
get a horse
and an
mask?
initiative turn.
Please get a hot mark, please.
Just wear it like all the time.
Every
put it
time
on and
it's
off.
Jeremy's turn, you put the mask.
Should have like a separate camera set up where it's just like the horse mask.
It's
my
Freya
God.
in a horse mask.
Don't do that to Freya.
Can I look in said bag?
Are you touching it or are you looking at it?
Just looking from a bird's eye viewpoint.
Yeah, but it's probably like
Roll
tied up. Or something.
investigation.
A bird's eye view point there.
Yeah, it's
Right.
Oh shit! I got a 7.
It's a little cloth, probably like canvas bag. It's very plain. I was gonna say with that number, you don't really see what's inside.
No.
You just see that it's a bag.
He's like, yep, that's a bag, all right.
Did
Wow,
I get my
yeah.
hammock? Did I get the hammock down though?
Yeah, you have the hammock just
All right,
fine.
I kick the pouch over towards Fenric and then
He's
storm
like-
off with my hammock.
He's like, I don't care.
Okay.
I can't be dealing with this shit. I've looked at it.
As you kick it,
He just goes,
Oh,
there's a
no.
pouch over there.
you kick it towards Fenric and Jeremy. I assume y'all are
Yeah.
joined at the hip.
Yep.
And 69 gold pieces go flying all over the place.
Oh, no.
You made a fucking
Nice.
mess.
I stormed off. I don't see this mess.
Nice.
Jeremy
That's fair.
just
Jeremy
get pelted in the
eats.
face with like.
Yeah, make a deck save.
Wait a
gonna
minute, hold on.
we're gonna kill Fenric off before he gets his long rest.
I
With
got an
goggles.
11.
You get bonked by one in the ankle, but it doesn't hurt.
Ow.
You solved my hammock puzzle.
Yay.
Feels great, huh? That's not
Second
what I expected would happen. Okay.
All right, well, I'm picking up some of these gold pieces.
Yeah. Gonna pocket some of those.
Add 69 gold to your character sheet.
He collects all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. It was pretty dramatic. I'm sure it
should.
takes a while. Like you're probably really tired.
Yeah.
But...
You've disrupted his meditation. Come on, Finn.
Yeah. And then Boldar, what are you up to for the night for your long rest?
Where's everybody else right now? Fear's in the crow's nest. Flynn's on the deck.
Yes, Bray is
Maybe-
still at the wheel.
Maybe Boldar will go below deck and get in a hammock. Sure. Now we're all about the hammocks.
My heart is so happy.
Now the mystery's
I
been
lo-
solved.
Well, I was gonna say like about staying top deck to so that someone's up there because obviously Lady Beck's in the cabin, but like Flynn's up there, Bray's up there. There's a good few people up there. I feel like we're probably
Yeah.
good. So yeah, I guess.
Roll a d8.
Where's my D8? That's a crit fail. That's a nat one.
Ooh.
A 1?
A 1.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a scale of 1 to 10. There's just 8 hammocks, and that's how you're picking a hammock.
Oh,
So if you got a 4, you'd be sharing with Fenric, is all.
He just
Boldar ain't about that.
Boldar just climbs
Actually
into the
gets the
same
same
hammock.
hammock.
Yeah. While he's
If
asleep.
you rolled a 2, you would have fallen on the ground
He
because
just
it's not
cli-
there anymore.
He just climbs into the hammock, spoons Fenric. He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
You can if you want to, otherwise you're in the first hammock
I'm in
that you
hammock
see. And you're...
Hammock number 1.
Just got
pretty
fucking scarred for life over here. Jesus.
Just this giant half-orc is spooning him.
Have the hammock roll strength. No.
You feeling okay, buddy?
I did think you
Want
were
me to rub
gonna.
your back?
I thought you were gonna make me fall through a hammock or something.
Okay, go ahead and take your long rest. I will say through the night, a few of you are woken up. I would say especially Fear. It's probably really good that you have that less of a blanket, more of a rope tie down, because where you are, it's a little bit more dramatic through
I'm
the
used
night.
to it.
All right. Maybe
You know how I
swings
fly.
a couple times. Yeah. As Bray does doze off, with a 9, I would say tomorrow, you made it later. You're definitely off course, but I'm not gonna have you get completely lost on a 9 again. He knows what's up. He just definitely fell asleep a few times, woke up, and had to get his bearings all over again.
He did that thing where you like doze off a bit and then you're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say you're even feeling a bit drowsy today. So if we see any low rolls, we can just say it's because you're tired.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
What about the last 3 sessions?
Yeah, I actually have an alibi this week, thank God.
Okie doke. And then less early, so I'd say for Geo here, it's about 10 a.m. You guys had a solid morning, probably spent some time in the mess hall, ready for the day. As you guys approach Scuttlebutt Island, Lady Beck sort of has gathered you guys on the top deck. She says, hey, I just really need to restock. This isn't really my crowd, but as you may have noticed, we don't have anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and have us dock here. I'm going to work with the dock crew to go ahead and get us restocked. You guys can do fuck all you want on this island. Maybe bring me back something. I don't know. And then at that, Bray, you're still steering the ship in the morning. Let's go ahead and have a dexterity check. I'm going to give you all the checks you could possibly use for steering the
Is this
ship
to see if he can
how
dock
well
it?
you
On
dock.
the,
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're docking a big old ship here. With advantage, because he's driving a boat.
Nature's anchor.
Dexterity was it?
Yeah.
That's a
This is
19
more of a precise
total.
maneuver. Nice.
19 total.
Lovely.
Despite
Got-
how
Ray's got
sleepy
second
you
wind
are.
this morning.
Yeah. You're in your element, that's for sure. So with that, you very I don't know what the word is. Very, very smoothly, without less trouble than it was through the night. You get docked up. You see Lady Beck sort of hurry down the plank that was laid out. She's talking to some, like she said, the dock crew there. And with that, we'll sort of lay out the scene of Scuttlebutt Island. It's a Tortuga-like island. It's sort of got a piratey theme. It's kind of chaotic. It is during the day though, so you're not really seeing the nightlife here. But overall, you do see multiple buildings. You see off to the side, there is a building labeled a novelty store. You also see towards the back of the pavilion near a tavern, there is a fortune teller stand. And then closer to the ship, you do see a pirate-themed adoption center. And that is sort of what you see when you dock. You have an adoption center, you have a novelty store, and you have a fortune teller stand.
You adopt pirates then?
I don't know, you'll have to figure it out.
We
Well,
put Bray
I'm
up for
fucking going to
adoption.
the adoption.
Yeah, I was
center.
going to say, yeah.
We'll all just
Ray's
go to
going to
the
sort of
adoption center.
stumble towards the pirate adoption centre.
So
Like, who
is
wants to be
everyone
adopted out of the
going
group?
there, or do we want to split the party? Is everyone just barreling to the adoption
Can-
center past Lady
I
Beck?
feel like someone should go with Lady Beck.
Well, if she's trying to negotiate with... The thing is, if she's trying to negotiate with
Or-
pirates, I feel like
or
you
at least,
should be the
like-
one to be with Lady Beck, honestly. I know you want to check
Yeah.
out that adoption centre, but you'll probably be the best at helping her negotiate and stuff, because, you know, that
That's a
experience.
good point. That's a good
I want to
point.
go to the fortune teller personally.
Boldar wants to make a sandcastle.
Like a really big one.
Yeah, like a really impressive one.
Like it's going to take him all
Okay.
day.
A sand fort.
Yeah, a sand fort.
Alrighty, we'll get to the adoption center. Are you gonna have Boldar just sit his happy orc butt on the beach and make a castle?
Hmm.
Alright.
Can we please
Roll.
have some artwork done for this?
How big is it? What's the goal here?
He just
Are
wants
you
it to
doing
be
something
like a
cute and
castle.
intricate with a moat, or?
I think
Yeah?
it depends on the role he makes.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, it depends on...
Right, roll sleight of hand, I guess, unless
just
you have an
make-
argument for a different skill you want to use.
I don't know if I have anything that's gonna help
Could
me
it be-
more.
Performance.
Yeah.
Could be
Performance
I
would
would
not
take
help me in
performance.
any way. Sleight of hand would be better. My best is like athletics, I think. But I don't think you could argue that really.
If you're going for a massive sandcastle, I would say athletics, but it sounds like you're going for something kind of cute here.
Let's go
so-
sleight of hand. Let's do that, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That is a 9. 7 plus 2. It's
I
like,
would say you go. You tell me what
I was
you
gonna say maybe it's like cute in like a little kid made this kind of way. Like
yeah.
it's
I
not
think that's
impressive, but
accurate.
it's like, oh, it's kind of cute. Like it's not.
It's like when you drip the sand and it makes really cool towers, but it's not like craftily done.
It's
just,
like it's
drip
like you know
sand.
when you're little and you get those buckets that you fill with sand and then you turn them upside down and they're shaped like a castle. It's like that.
Maybe use the siren head. All right.
He looks happy with
Boldar's
himself.
sitting in the sand. He
he's
looks
happy
happy.
with
That's
himself.
very cute.
He starts
Um,
digging a little moat around the outside.
I'd say upon noticing that maybe Lady Beck has sort of sorted out. She's already got the dock crew loading up the ship. She's sort of already paid for everything. She's gonna go ahead and walk on over to you, and sort of look at you. Do you say anything as she approaches you in your sandcastle?
I just look at the sandcastle and look at her, and I have that like he has like a little smile, and he's like got that look of like, this is good, right?
So like, are
She
you
kicks
impressed?
it.
Like yeah, she
Oh.
kicks it.
She kicks it and runs away.
Oh no!
She's laughing loudly. She's just having a ball. She kicks it and she's running down the beach.
Boldar's just like,
Well, it's like bottom lip, like starts trembling. Oh no!
Alrighty.
He looks
Um.
He's just looking down at his
So-
smashed sandcastle.
Okay, I needed a affirmation from Becky.
She did confirm. I did think it
Good.
sounded very
I didn't
fitting.
want to be too mean,
It
but I was
sounded
gonna
very
let you
fitting.
like have the opportunity to ask her something, but if you weren't gonna say anything, you have to go fucking kick it. With that, so who all was gonna go to the adoption center? We've got everyone but Fear, right? And Boldar.
And Boldar.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys go ahead and head over to the adoption center. You do see there's a little drawn on the sign, just a little puppy dog head.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's so excited.
It catches on fire. No, I'm kidding. As you walk in, I'd say the three of you walk in around the same time if you're heading in a group. You see Don Wesley is
Oh,
sitting
no.
behind the counter.
John
Fucking guy.
I'm so glad I didn't go. We have
Um,
previous.
I believe we have the image to post in chat. If not, that's fine. Just if it's available, Freya made just exactly what I needed as far as what he looks like. He is wearing a different outfit than when you last saw him. And he sort of addresses you with a different demeanor. He says, "Hey, welcome to the adoption center. We kind of don't have a lot going on as far as who we have to adopt here, but we still have some friendly little guys here if you wanted to take a look around."
Does he even recognize us? Or
He
like,
doesn't seem to. You could roll insight, or if you wanted to ask
He
him.
was very drunk, and he mostly saw me and Fenric, so I guess the only chance is he might
Yeah,
recognize Fenric.
I was at the cart the whole time.
Yeah, he might recognize Fenric, maybe. But he was very drunk.
I was gonna say Bray's just sort of like turns to Fenric and he's just like, "Isn't that your like buddy from
It's not your boyfriend?
way back?"
The guy that Boldar just punted
He, like-
into another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like groped me, and then I like threw him into the sun, pretty much. I got like a nat 20, didn't I? I was like, fully
Yeah.
yeeted him.
He's gone. Otherwise, you guys could just go down the hall to look at what they have sort of in the little cages back there. But if you wanted, you can, of course, interact with them. That's kind of how the game works. You can kind of do what you want. You're in an adoption center.
I'm gonna go take a look around.
All
I'll
right.
go have a look. But also sort of
I wanna
keep
sit
kind of looking
back.
back. At
Bray's
this
like, I
weirdo
know that
behind the
guy.
counter.
He's like, I recognize that dude.
Yeah.
I wanna hang back and talk to Dom real quick.
Okay.
You
Well,
had
we
that-
can do that first then.
You had that one potent line with Don where you were like, he's not fucking Sally and he's not fucking you either.
I think I gave inspiration for that.
I think you did.
It's
think
in,
so.
it's in
That
the
was
quote
pretty
system.
good.
It's in the quote system in my chat.
So, what's the process here? Is there like a fee? How much are these dogs? What's going on here? What do we do? What's
Are they
yeah.
even dogs?
We have a few friends here. The adoption amount is at 1,500 gold pieces per friend. But you can feel free, take a look around, maybe pet them through the fence. They usually have a good time with that.
He's so friendly now.
do you recognize me by any chance?
No, have you visited Scuttlebutt before?
No,
No.
no. You just
Okay,
you look
That's
familiar.
a weird
I'm sorry.
question.
He's like, no, but
Oh.
you visited Boldar's about me.
Can I check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, roll insight.
Fuck. All right, it fell. Hold on. That's a 12 plus 3, 15.
He's telling the truth. He doesn't know you, and I would say he doesn't even remember you in his drunk times. This seems like a completely new interaction here.
It's unsettling.
All right. Well, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out or anything. You look a little familiar. Didn't know if we'd met before, so I'm gonna go take a look at those Take a look at those little friends you got back there.
Okay, so with that, I believe that would mean all of you guys are checking out all the friends that are there.
Yeah.
I do have a list of adoptable babies here. Again, the adoption certificate is 1,500 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Do we even know
The-
that much?
I mean, maybe if you
I
clump
do.
together.
I mean, I was going to say Flynn, mate.
Yeah. Flynn's
Maybe you
hoarding
have
all
to
the
go
gold.
get your sandy-bottomed orc to go help out. But
Yeah, you can clump together.
In the first sort of stall, you see a little sign. It says Juniper. It is a little golden retriever who has 2 wooden peg legs on the back, and he wags his tail
Aw.
when he sees you. And then in the second stall, you have Maya, a brown curly-haired dog. She's sort of barking at you, but very excitedly. She is so happy to see you. And then in the third stall, you have Irby. He is a small, reddish, short-haired doggy. He kind of just smiles at you sideways, kind of in the corner. And then the last stall, you have Ratoon, who is a gray dog. He's got a black and white striped tail and a catty face, and he's got some odd clawed hands going on. It's a weird dog. And those are our friends.
Are there enemies also?
They have
You
a
could ask
selection of
Don.
evil pets.
Don, you got anything a little more bloodthirsty back here?
Is there anything a little more
Uh,
exotic?
You've got Jeremy already,
actually,
man.
I
He's
do.
bloodthirsty enough.
He sort of turns around and he pulls a healthy-sized bird cage. He goes, "Now this little bastard, this is Peckers. It's a little small green conure-looking bird in there. You can have him for free. He's a bastard. He just yells all day and he irritates the friends."
Oh, we already have one of those.
Yeah, we're
We
good.
should get it for fear.
Actually, wait. We could take the bird and try to use it to annoy Fear of Flying.
Yeah.
They'll probably
Oh my
become
God,
friends,
genius.
though. Then they'll be like a tag team with
Yeah,
annoyance.
that's true. Their powers combined will be too great for us. You know what? Yeah, just keep the bird. Keep the bird.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, but keep the bird.
He's like, please, dear God, keep the bird.
The bird looks
Um,
very sad as it's put under the counter.
Oh,
He's like, I
well,
changed my
sucks
mind.
to suck.
Give me back the bird.
I'm gonna lean into Bray and just whisper like, "Hey, man, do you have 1,500 gold?"
Not a chance, mate. Not a chance.
How much gold do you have?
No, not for me. Like, just can you even get it? I can't afford one of these things.
I can afford a third of one of these things.
Oh Jesus, yeah, me neither.
Probably. Not even that, actually. Not even a third.
I'll
I'm
take
not
the
even gonna
bird.
talk to Flynn because he's an asshole to
I'll
me.
take
So
the bird.
I take the bird and leave.
he takes the free gift and leaves.
I did not see that coming. Don
Shit.
sort of excitedly hands the cage to you.
He's like, thanks, fuck
Hello
that,
there,
rid of that.
Peckers. We're gonna go annoy some people.
we're gonna have some fun.
Jeremy's gonna kill that bird.
I said to Fenric if I could maybe try and sort of break one of them out.
Ooh,
If you could distract our boy at the desk over
just breaks them all out.
there.
Just to open all the doors.
Yeah.
And run.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, but in the event that I can't distract him, why don't we get the orc? Why don't we get Boldar over here?
Sweet
Just to-
Boldar playing in the sand.
Just he's menacing as hell.
He looks at
Definitely
the
not
moment.
the kind of person that would.
Looking at sand.
Yeah.
He's got like a starfish on his face or something.
He's trying to rebuild the sandcastle. It's just a mound.
It just keeps crumbling.
But he keeps trying.
What about wait, Bray, what about this? Okay. I'll distract Boldar. You kick his sandcastle down, and we tell him that Dawn did it.
The way you went.
He's gonna just ask for his help.
That could work.
Right?
That could work. That could work.
Oh my god.
No, for real? Do you want to do that? You want to try that?
Yeah. Go on then. Why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. All right, we're gonna head out to the beach. We're gonna head out to Boldar, and I'm just gonna tell him, hey, buddy, you.
Hi.
That sounded so patronizing. I'm sorry. Hey, man. Hey, Boldar. I meant to ask you how heavy is that weapon you carry? I completely forgot what he's carrying. Actually,
It's a great axe. It's not that heavy.
Oh.
Not for me.
You think I did? You think I could try it out?
Sure.
Cool.
He hands the
I-
axe. I just imagine
I'm not even gonna
Fenric
roll
takes
for
it and
this,
it's
I'm
like,
just gonna,
what?
yeah, no, I'm not even rolling. Just and my arm is stuck underneath it. So Boldar, I need your help. I need your help, Bray, now, Bray, do it now, Bray.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and just like fucking punt the head out of this
Into the sea.
sand mound, I guess.
Roll for it. If you
Boldar,
trip,
help, Boldar.
you get your foot stuck in the sand and trip over it.
Okay.
What do we need
Go
to roll
ahead.
for this to happen?
Yeah, what do you want me to roll?
So, first of all, Boldar, upon hearing Fenric flailing, asking for help, would you help him?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception, and then Bray, I would say this counts as a help from Fenric, so if you want to roll stealth with advantage
Okay.
against his perception here. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
the face George has got says everything.
I know.
Oh, no.
That one?
And
That's a 17 from me.
I got an 18. And I have no modifier, so it's just 18 straight.
I would say with how close that is, Bray, you get to the sandcastle, and you do kick it, and that is when Boldar notices. What do you do? What are y'all doing? Boldar, what do you do?
I feel like he just turns. There's a look of like shock. Boldar's like, and then he's just like he's hurt. He's genuinely hurt. He's like,
Oh!
We're completely fucking this up. I'm so sorry.
he just doesn't understand. He's like, I'm here having.
You hear Lady Beck cackling on the top of the ship behind you.
Boldar just doesn't understand. He's here having fun, and his friends,
He's
his
so
friends.
wholesome, I feel terrible.
I also feel very terrible now.
I'm gonna say that fella in the shop, that Dom bloke, he sent me to do it. He remembers what you did to him last time.
Why would you do
Roll
what he says?
deception.
Why would you do what he says?
He paid me good money.
Why would you
offered
hurt?
me really
Why
good
would you hurt me? Also, Boldar just snatches.
Was it deception? Was it?
Yeah, deception
Ah.
versus insight here.
Boldar
So you're
snatches.
telling him that Don Wesley set you up for this.
Boldar snatches his
That's
axe back from.
That's a 13.
Does he do it? Does it work? What do I need to
Did
do?
you get your insight, Boldar?
No, I didn't
missed
roll
it.
that. I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
No worries.
That's fine. We got a lot of people on a call, so.
It's a nat 20, baby.
You, to make matters worse, you know right away he is lying to you.
Crit.
Oh god.
Your captain just lied to you, and even like you probably don't even understand fully. You're like, I don't get it. This
He
is my
still
fucking
doesn't understand
sandcastle.
what's going on.
Okay, can I interject here? May Fenric attempt to quell this situation?
Yeah, how do you want to do it? You just want to apologize? Be honest? You gonna lie to him again?
It depends. Am I still trapped under the axe?
He said he picked it up.
Yeah, I
maybe.
snatch
Okay,
it. I
alright,
snatch it
cool.
back.
Okay, well that changes tactics completely.
He has a weapon
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Hit him with his own
Where's
axe.
Jeremy?
Boldar kills the whole
Okay,
party.
Try calling Jeremy. You're relatively near. You're close enough to the ship to hear Beck, so probably close enough to call for Jeremy. Unless you could make the argument that you took him with you in the first place.
What is
I
Fee
feel like
doing?
I feel like I would have left him on the boat to shield him. Like I don't want him
Protect
to
him.
accidentally or purposefully kill somebody out on the island.
Purposefully.
Yeah, he does have a thirst for blood now.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to reason. All right, Boldar, look, I'm really sorry. This was my idea. I fucked up. Look, there's really fucking cute dogs in that building over there, and we want to spring them out. And we thought we would just get you pissed off enough to make the guy in there mad so we could steal the dogs. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, my arm really hurts.
He's like, how do you get that thing?
I don't know why I did that.
Boldar's just stares back at him for a second and then just goes like, why wouldn't you just ask me?
That's a great question.
And you just hear peckers squawk. "Rah, they're dicks. Rah."
Oh no.
Boldar, what if I help you build a new sandcastle?
Aw.
Boldar's eyes light up.
Oh my
Boldar, I
That's so
will
cute.
help you make the best sandcastle on that this beach has ever seen. If you help us get these dogs out of this adoption center.
Deal.
Oh my
And I'll promise to
Stop.
not kick it
Much.
this time. Much.
No guarantees for Lady Beck though. She,
You
Yeah.
You can't make
You
guarantees.
hear her
You can't.
behind you. She goes, boo!
Boo this man.
She's like, sandcastles are for losers.
Are you getting the dogs first or doing the castle first?
I think we have to do the castle first, because if we do the dogs first, we might have to make a quick exit.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that. Hold on. Let me double check something.
Freya just said, when we get art done, can one of them please be Fenric and Boldar building a sandcastle?
I would love that. This just sounds so cute. An orc has never been more cute.
We need one of like Boldar like sat on the sand with like his legs apart and he's just got like the sand castle in between.
Like his feet out.
Yeah.
Like a tiny
And he's
little...
just like patting sand like
Maybe Lady Beck like sprinting in the far distance.
Okay, hold on.
Do you have a
What am I-
specific sandcastle in mind?
Well, I'm gonna hold on, what do I
Oh, we lost Nat.
Matt's gone.
What can we do? The DM's gone. Panic.
Oh no!
Everyone in panic.
Riot!
We panicked. You were gone.
What did I miss?
The panic.
It's
I-
absolute chaos in the 5 seconds that you were there.
I missed a 2-second riot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was panic, there was riot, there was love.
Wow. Wow.
More sandcastles.
Can I use mold earth to help create
Oh
the
my
sandcastle?
Oh.
Oh
I-
my god.
eating.
Okay.
I am a druid, okay?
Hang on. I didn't think I was gonna be looking up spells for the sandcastle
It's a
theme.
level 0, it's a cantrip, it's level 0.
It is a cantrip.
I like that me saying
Which is a
Boldar wanted to
portion
build a
of dirt or
sandcastle is
stone. You manipulate in one of the following ways. You can excavate it, move it around. You can create shapes, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone. You can do whatever you want with this dirt for an hour.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can we make like
Alright,
a? Can we
you
make?
do whatever you want with this dirt.
We've got
Fuck yeah.
we've got to make like a little courtyard with some fountains and like everything in there. Might as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Bray, do you help or are you watching? You
I'll
only
just grab it.
promised to not destroy
Yeah, I
it,
was going to
so-
say I only promised to not kick it much.
Okay.
So I'm
So,
just sort of-
so he punches it.
I'm watching in amazement at what Fenric's doing. Honestly, I've never seen
Boldar,
anything.
do you
I've
help
never
or
seen
do you
anything
sit
of the like
back?
before.
In the
This is
corner,
pretty
in the corner, fucking Bray just makes like a little pirate out of sand and puts it in the corner. Yeah, Boulder will help. Sure, tries his best to help.
Okay.
He wants to be involved.
I'll let you make the argument for whatever skill you want to do, depending on what type of sandcastle you're doing. That being said, you do have magical sand.
Yeah, I want to
flying
say
around
if we're
you.
doing a big impressive one, maybe I can sneakily use the athletics one here and do that.
I would say so.
He's working around the magic that Fenric's doing.
I'll allow it. I don't think it'll break the game if you do an excellent sandcastle. So.
That's a 15 plus 8 for athletics. That's 23.
It's so big you can crawl inside it.
We
There's
can
like
build a
cannons
little
and he's like
throne.
firing the cannons. Sand comes out.
Oh my god.
There's fountains. There's everything.
There's
Maybe
even
a little
throne
sand
that
dog.
Exactly.
Flynn can sit inside.
I want Peppers to go poop on Fenric.
I will have deserved it. I'm gonna be real.
Roll animal handling?
Yeah, it's a 4.
You look at Peckers and you
And he
say,
put-
hey, go shit on that guy.
And he
And
puts-
Peckers shits on you.
Well, he's still in the cage. He's still in the cage. I haven't taken him out yet.
Yeah, but when you say shit on
He
that guy,
flings,
you let
he points his ass, fine. He points his little ass out the cage and I'm
Sprays.
sorry, you got a 4. You're gonna get shit on.
he
Like,
sprays out the side of the cage. That's
Take it
worse.
back, you disobey me.
He sends him back to Thomas.
just takes him
While we're
back.
breaking the dogs out, you're just bringing the bird back.
He got half the instructions right. You gotta give him that.
Herbie, I'm not giving you a chicken nugget.
Why
Sorry.
not?
He's like, but why,
Give him a
Dad?
chicken nugget.
The
Give
chicken
him what he
nugget's bigger than
wants.
his nose. No.
With that, I will say Lady Beck will come down on the ship and she'll make a little sand igloo near you guys. She's not gonna hang out with you, but it looks fun, especially with the crowd. So she's gonna make a little igloo and maybe some penguins. I don't know that Lady Beck has ever seen a fantasy penguin before, but she's making them.
Mhm.
Okay,
Why is she
were
making
y'all
ice
going?
creatures?
I
She
don't
makes
know.
some-
Ask Becky.
She makes some siren sound.
Because y'all apparently you made something igloo adjacent. You just inspired her.
All right.
She's never seen a
Are you guys
sandcastle before.
going back to the adoption center?
I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna say before that, seems like you guys kind of have a plan. We can come back to that. What is Fear wanting to do? I don't want to ignore
Yeah,
you.
we should jump over to. While we're finishing the
I
sandcastle.
wish to go to the fortune teller to learn my
Alrighty.
fortune.
You can do that. You sort of walk up her. She's just got like sort of a table with those sort of knickknacks hung up near the tavern. She's just this smelly, frizzy-haired lady. She's kind of hunched over, an older human woman. She looks at you and she's like, "Hey, I'll give you a reading for 2 gold."
I'll take it.
Sounds like a bargain.
Yeah, I
Alright.
drop the 2 golds straight in her hand or whatever she wants,
Where's
wherever
the-
she wants it. Just nod it.
She puts her hand out. I'll make it easier for you. She wants it here.
Yeah, but she's a woman, so doesn't he have to roll to speak to her?
Oh. Oh.
What am I rolling again? Sorry? Because I did agree to
Have
do
you
this.
said something to her though?
I mean,
think
he's
you
got
just
to
might
have-
have
I
given
would
her
like-
money.
No, I think I'd have said I'd like my fortune, please.
All right, just because I wouldn't normally have you roll, just because she's a lady, no disadvantage or anything. Just roll charisma, just a flat charisma roll here.
Flat charisma.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to roll something else?
What did you get?
That's what I want.
It's a nat fail. Crit fail. It actually is!
Oh, is that me?
The one?
Oh no.
Tristan missed it!
Oh no.
All right. Well, she.
He throws up on her.
Yeah, so he's extremely nervous. Is there any way specifically before I take the reins on the situation that you think he would act?
I'd assume that like she's obviously said like 2 gold or whatever, or there's a sign or something. And I'm just like shaking with 2 gold, rattling in my hand, just slowly going towards her. Just
Looking terrifying. She's like, what the fuck?
She'll take your 2 gold, and then she kind of shakes him. And she's like, "Actually, it's 3."
He just got a crit fail for rolling to speak to this woman who's the fortune teller. And he rolled a 1.
She feels like she's getting a steal. I feel like she don't have a concept of gold here, but she's like, "Actually, 1 more."
Every
I'll
time
just give her 2 if she just gets on with the reading.
every time he gives her 1,
Please
she's
just
like,
hurry,
what?
and I just drop another 2.
All right, so you're giving her 4 total.
He's
Yeah.
like, I have to
She just
go.
hurries up.
All right. She has sort of different knickknacks laid out along her table. If you could roll me a d20. She's sort of moving her hands over them with her eyes closed.
A 15.
15. She sort of just looks at you and puts her hands together with the gold in it and says, And then she sets the gold down, picks up a card, and she says, It says here that 1 is your lucky number. That's odd. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I
She
storm
says,
off.
"Oh, well, I might be hearing something else if you wanted to pay again."
She's scamming you, dude. She's not even a fortune
She
teller.
really is, but I'm really intrigued. That's the issue here.
You do have a lot of gold. You do have a lot of gold.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you hear?
She puts her hand out.
I fling 1 gold at her. Just flip it over to her hand, if she can
She
catch it. That
puts-
is.
I'm not gonna roll dex. She catches it. She's old, but she likes money.
She's
She
used to
takes
this.
the 1 gold and she puts her hand back out. She's like, "I think I was pretty clear about the price."
2
I
more.
fling a 2nd.
She will take the 2. Go ahead and roll another d20.
That'd
She's
be worth
moving her
it.
hands around the table again.
A 6.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's not a high number's good. It's just a certain number gets you somewhere.
She's like, 6 is your lucky number.
She sort of is waving her hands around with her eyes closed, and she slams her hand down on a dark piece of cloth on the table. She says, "You will meet a tall, dark stranger
Handsome?
who will try to kill you." And
Is
she's
his
like,
name Boldar?
She's like, "Oh, no, that costs more."
We're not
She's
strangers.
gonna just
We're best friends.
shoot you away.
Well, in my line of work, everyone wants to kill me, so it's not really a big news, that.
And
You can
everyone's a
get in
stranger.
So, I guess I'll walk away disappointed that I've just lost, 6 gold?
And sweating a little bit because
Yeah.
you had to interact with the lady.
Yeah, you're a bit shaky.
Yeah. I'll head to the tavern, drink my nerves away.
Get a stiff drink.
Okay. You walk in. It's a pretty simple tavern. You go ahead. There's no tables. It's a very small, simple bar. You just sitting at a bar stool ordering some ale. All they have is ale, mead, and rum. They don't have any food.
Is there anyone else in this tavern?
Not at this time, no. You guys, it's 10
Oh,
a.m.
yeah, it's the
so-
morning. But then it is a pirate
You-
place, so I feel like they'll be drinking all
The
day.
bartender is
Yeah.
not even confident that they're open. He's like,
He hasn't even turned the sign yet. Fear just walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have 1 ale, please. I
Yeah,
demand
fine.
this ale. It's open. You're open for me.
He hands you an ale. That'll be 2 gold, please.
I just slide it across the counter to him.
Thank God it's a dude,
Shopping
otherwise.
spree.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll Constitution.
A 5. I'm getting all the low numbers now.
You're shit face. You're making the bartender kind of uncomfortable. This guy came in at 10, got drunk. He thinks maybe now he shouldn't have let you in. You were drunk before. What is happening? Is there anything else that you wanted to do?
Well, since I'm drunk, I'm going to wander outside to the beach.
Oh, no.
And
Oh no.
Oh, no.
What-
You
do
see
I
some
notice anyone?
earthbending shit. Yeah, I'd say by now you've got your drink. You at this point you see a massive castle being built on the beach.
well, I'd like to think that I'd want to get involved, and then run through like the front door of the sandcastle. But obviously, because I'm slightly impaired, just
Maybe you have to roll for it. Yeah, well,
Um,
you do.
The front door is like a meter to my left or right, and I'd literally just run through like a solid wall of sand, just causing chaos here.
I will have anybody who wants to that's gonna be on the beach. You can roll perception to see if you see this coming.
This
This
giant
bird bullet,
bullet.
essentially.
I'll give it a go as I'm like sort of watching what Boldar and Fenric were doing before.
If you get a
As a
good,
bystander.
if you get a good roll here, you
Roll,
could trip him
roll.
before he gets there.
Yeah, but would I just continue
Big,
rolling
big
into
if, though, innit? Big if.
So I've got a +5 on perception, so maybe I
Damn.
should do it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all do
Yeah.
it and just see if anyone notices.
Yeah, let's
what's
just
my
all do
point?
it. Whoever gets highest gets to fuck him up.
My perception's
right
2,
back.
so yeah.
No
I've
worries.
been messing. Something fell in my eye. I
No
don't know if
worries.
y'all noticed me get my grubby fingers in my eye, but it's annoying.
Go do what you gotta do.
Just letting you know, I'm going to ask Nat as soon as she comes back if I can roll acrobatics just to jump over you.
Just to avoid everyone. Yeah, but
Really
then,
badly, but
then I'll roll athletics to try and stop you. With my +8 and see if that works.
yeah, but I'm in the sky, mate.
Yeah, but acrobatics isn't flying.
It's jumping. And
It's
then
falling with
I'll go
style.
offline.
You know what's funny though? If you destroy any of the sandcastle, I'm pretty sure Fenric could really easily just melt it
Yeah.
back into shape.
That's why I'm running towards it, because I know he's got earthbending for an hour.
You don't
It'll be
know that.
fine.
You're drunk as fuck. You don't know shit.
Well, I can see earthbending.
What perception?
That's what I think
happened?
anyway.
Oh. Let me roll.
I got a 16.
Oh, god damn it. I rolled a
Um,
4 plus my 5 is 9.
I don't have any
I rolled
modifiers.
a 13 as a bystander.
You're just watching
Yeah.
this happen from
He wants to
afar.
see it. He's not going to do
Washing
anything. He
out
just wants to
some
see
poop.
it happen.
Being pissed off.
I've got
at
a
peckers.
16 for perception.
Nice. That's 2 of us on 16.
All right. I would say, yeah, Boldar and Bray. Oh my god, do you see Herbie right now?
Yeah.
That was so cute. I'm
You-
dying.
He's there for that
Somebody
nugget.
eating a damn gummy bear. Pretty.
He's like, "Where's my gummy bear, Dad?"
He's so cute.
Hi.
Aw.
He's such a ham. He knows he's on camera.
He does.
Anyways, sorry. Easily distracted by dog.
Just cover him up.
No, bring it back. Boldar and Bray, you very clearly see fear barreling towards you. I mean, if you want to act quick, you are gonna have to be quick. He's had some time to catch some speed. I'd say everyone else kind of notices it when it's almost too late. He's probably like 3 feet away from the castle by the time anyone else notices. So you two do have an opportunity to act if you'd like.
Yeah, go on then. Do we have to do a separate roll for that, or
We're trying
just
to tackle him. What are we
Depends
trying to
on
do?
what you want to
Yeah,
do.
what do we want
yeah.
to do? Try and tackle him. Both of us
I
like,
mean, we could try and like. We could try and like. Oh no, I was gonna say we could try and like double clothesline him, but I'm like considerably smaller than you are, so I don't really know if it would work. Unless you want to like.
You go low, I go high.
Yeah. Or you can just launch me at him like a fucking lawn dart or something. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to
Yeah.
you. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Do you want to try and like? I'll go low and you go high. Or
Yeah, I
what do
feel
we
like
wanna-
that. I feel like that makes sense for
Yeah.
us to both go at him.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I use
Cool.
athletics for this?
So what's the plan? Are you
We're just gonna go and we're gonna charge him and tackle him, and I'm gonna go
at
high,
the same time?
and Bray's gonna go
Yeah.
low. So like take the legs, and I'll take his top half.
Just
So you
gonna
can't
rip him in
Yeah.
half.
direction, because if you're going, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming from slightly
Yeah.
different directions.
If you both get crits, then you rip him in half.
Yeah, we kill
Yeah,
him.
you might kill him.
We rip his wings off.
I'll get my
Let's
second character
see.
ready.
No. Athletics from Boldar and Bray, and a dexterity save from Fear.
Oh, my best modifiers on this.
Oh shit. I mean, oh yay.
What
have you got?
It's a crit. It's a crit
God.
fail.
Well, he's
George,
a.
George?
I got a
It's a crit fail
19,
from
so I've got
Bray.
an 11
Ooh.
plus 8, so a 19.
Oh, the only thing that was going to save me is George getting a crit fail, because I got a 2 plus 4. So 6.
So Boldar just
Derby,
wipes you out on his own. Bray trips up before he
Okay.
gets there.
Yeah.
What was everyone's numbers again? I just want to make sure I have it straight.
So
6
19.
for fear.
It's a crit fail. from
So
Bray.
what? Bray.
Okay, what did Boldar give you? I'm sorry,
And-
I
and
can't
it's
hear
alright.
you guys answer
It's
at the
alright.
same time.
And 19.
Okay. Yikes, you guys. I would say Fear is sort of barreling. I mean, he's aiming for the door, right?
Attempting to aim for the door.
So this is kind of exactly what we anticipated. He's aiming for the door. He's missing the door. He's going for the wall. I'd say that's what your role says here, as well as your ability to
Yeah.
dodge, which is non-existent. I would say that Boldar takes you out exactly where you wanted to be. It's like the most gnarly football tackle, American football tackle you've ever seen. You are strewn into the sand, and then right after that, Bray just kind of like jumps and lands in the sand all on his own.
Like, after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that, we can keep playing in the sand if you would like. I do know you were thinking about going back to the adoption
Mhm.
center. There is also a novelty
We've
store.
got some puppy dogs to break out.
Yeah, there is also
so-
a novelty store. Maybe we should split again. Some of us go to the adoption center, some of
I'm
us
gonna
go
go to the novelty store with peckers.
to...
Is anybody following?
I see the bird and just follow that. So I'm also going.
And
Just
Boldar
intrigued, where do we get a second bird?
has agreed to follow these two to the adoption center with their plan because
Mhm.
they help with the sandcastle. So
No, I wiped it
Okay.
off, Freya. While that whole football.
I doubt he would just be walking around
I'll
covered in
allow it.
blood. He's like, fine. He's like, this is fine.
He's
Okay.
wilding out.
So we will go ahead and move to the novelty store first. We'll do the adoption center
Mhm.
last. So we have Flynn and Fear then that is going to the novelty store. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okie doke.
Oh my
So you
God. Sorry.
He's being so cute. He's like, go the fuck to the adoption center and come get me. You walk in and you see kind of just like a slumped over larger half orc lady. She's sitting there with a massive pirate hat on and a plastic hook kind of halfway in her hand. But she's mostly still using her hand to sort of doodle on a page in front of her. She's slunched down like this. She sees you guys walk in and she goes, "Yo ho, all our items be marked down, ye mateys." She's
So
really
enthusiastic.
excited. to
I just realised that this might be your chance to get Jeremy a pirate hat.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes.
he's at the adoption center.
Yeah.
On the wall, there's sort of shelves strewn about this sort of more dirty little novelty store that's going on. You see pirate hats, you see plastic hook hands, you see eye patches, you have fake wooden painted swords, you have different pirate costumes for all different races, maybe some pet costumes, I don't know. You see a couple corsets and other sort of lady pirate costumes, as well as some little painted wooden coins, just sort of about this store.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna be like, I like your accent. Where's it from?
She goes,
How long have you been a pirate?
she just looks at you and is like, do you want to pay me to be more interesting or what?
Yeah, I'll give you 15 gold.
Jeez.
I mean, he is loaded, to be fair.
I
Yeah.
am loaded, but nobody knows it. I
Do
give
you
you
give
15.
her?
I am gonna give you 15 gold.
I think
She slams her hand on the table and stands up and starts throwing wooden coins at you. And she's like, "Congrats, you matey! You're an honorary pirate! Woohoo!" She
You hear
pulls
that,
out a
Pickler?
bottle of rum and starts chugging it behind the counter.
Start making it rain coins.
You hear that, Peckers? We're pirates now.
I was gonna say,
Pirates!
I was gonna say, Fear might have a suspicion that you're loaded now. Once he's seen you do that, he's probably like, "Why is he wasting his gold?"
Just like to sort of back away. I was like, he just paid someone to be more interesting. I'm not sure I want to be associated with him anymore.
How much are the hats, though?
Sorry,
How much are the hats, though?
they're 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
How much are the wooden swords?
10 gold pieces.
How much are the corsets? Just out of curiosity.
Also 10.
Asking for a friend.
Great.
I'll buy one wooden sword.
All right.
Buy
She
2
hands it
pirate
over.
hats.
That's 10 gold pieces. You have a fake wooden sword now.
I'm gonna buy 2 pirate hats.
All right, that's 30 gold. She hands over the pirate hats.
I put one on.
She flicks another wooden coin at you.
Do I catch it in my hat?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll. It's a big enough gaudy hat. She flicks it right into the hat and kind of winks. With that, I would say you hear a slam behind you as Lady Beck slams the door open. Some sand kind of onto the ground because she doesn't give a fuck.
Lady Beck, I
Um,
bought you this hat.
She takes it and she throws it on the counter and she's like, "I'll take a corset, please. That's hot as fuck." And
Where's my
she
hat back?
she takes a couple blouses and pays for them in full and then leaves, sort of giggling. She leaves the hat though. She didn't want that. I'm sorry.
Take the other hat anyway.
Good. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do in there?
No, I've got what I want.
Good.
Wait, what did you buy then?
A wooden sword.
Oh.
But it's not your concern. I've got plans.
No, I am
Oh
concerned.
no.
I'm curious now.
Okie doke. And if that's what you guys are doing in there, we can sort of shift our scene back to the adoption center. Were you guys gonna talk money? Are you gonna be devious about it? What's happening here? You just gonna pet the dogs for a couple hours?
So, I feel like. What are you doing, Herbie? Sorry. I feel like Boldar might recognize Dawn like immediately as soon as we walk in.
A good chance.
I know Dawn didn't recognize me, but he might recognize Boldar's ass.
Yeah, if Boldar turns around, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
But-
gonna shake your ass for Dawn?
No.
Okay.
Hey, I helped you build that fucking sandcastle.
You will shake your
I
ass.
don't know when y'all are gonna be on this island
He's
next.
like, you
could
shake
just
your
kinda
ass
go-
and you're gonna like it.
I think we could use that to our advantage.
Wait, so is
The
that why
fact
you
that
asked
you've
about the
literally
corset?
just-
You're trying to put Boldar in a corset.
Yeah, I meant to ask how big are the corsets.
Do they do orc corsets?
Do they do orc size?
They do have costumes for all races, I said, including dogs. So I'm assuming it would go up to like a Goliath even.
Oh wow. I didn't know they made dogs that big.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And you knew that.
I think Don would recognize the person that fucking threw him across a whole town into an inn.
You
So
don't
I
just
think-
forget that.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're majorly concussed afterwards, but
Yeah.
odds are in a fantasy realm like this, he's going to remember who you are.
Yeah, maybe his
I
life
think-
changed after that. Maybe that's why he doesn't remember any of it, and he's here now.
He's got brain damage. He's a completely different person because of it. My God.
If you guys walk in, he will sort of address you similarly. He's like, "Hello, friends." Looks the same as Don Wesley. Maybe he's got a little name tag that says Don. He's like, "Are you here to take one of our sweet babies home?"
It's got a name tag that says, "Hi, my name is Don. Please talk to me."
Boldar turns to Fenric and is like, he recognizes him immediately, and he's like, "You didn't tell me this was part of this. Why is he here?"
Look, man. This is honestly part of the reason we kicked the sandcastle down in the first place. We thought, he'd be the kind of guy that would do it. We could just blame it on him. Okay, but look, we're past that. We already rebuilt the sandcastle. We just. Do you want to come back here and look at these dogs first? Because they're freaking
Yeah, show him the
adorable.
dogs. Show him the dogs first, and then
Yeah,
he'll
look,
understand where
come.
we're coming from.
What's at stake?
Don,
Yeah.
we'll be back. We're gonna see if our friend here wants to adopt one of these friends of yours. Fucking Boldar, look at this one with the peg legs. Look at how fucking cute that is. We're on a pirate ship.
Boldar pets all of the dogs through the cages, one at a time.
I think I want to be so super annoying and ask for literally
A roll for each
4
one.
animal handling checks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
want to
God.
hear how well you pet all of them.
I want the
'Cause
the raccoon's
We're not
gonna
here for a fight. We're here to pet some fucking dogs.
the raccoon's gonna assault me. I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly not a raccoon.
I mean the raccoon. Okay. I have no modifier for animal handling, so my rolls need to be good.
Depends on the dog.
The first one's a 5. That's Juniper, right? That's a 5. Gets a few pats.
You kind of just like poke his nose a little bit. He loves it though. He licks
Roots
you.
it. Okay. Who was next? Maya?
Next is Maya. I don't know who Maya
Maya.
is.
Maya, right.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
Maya.
Maya.
Like mayor, like a town mayor. That's how it's spelled. That is a 9. God, these aren't great rolls. They could be worse, but they could be better.
I'd say that's an average pet. Maybe your orc hand can't like whoa.
I'm
Orc
sorry.
hand can't quite
She's only small.
reach through the fence very well to get to her.
Maybe she's
But she gets a
intimidated.
solid pet.
Maybe she's intimidated by the size of his hands as well.
Yeah, maybe. Next is Irby.
Don't kill Herbie. Oh my god, it's a
Don't kill-
1.
You
Oh,
accidentally poke him in the eye and he yelps.
You hurt my dog, bro.
He goes,
Well, well, now we got to get him an eye patch.
Boldar feels terrible. Right, there's one more.
Yeah.
There's one more.
yeah.
It's a 1 again.
Oh my god.
You get bit. Bites you.
I have rabies now.
The second you put your orc finger, it just bites you and runs to
Grabs
the
on.
corner. Y'all, this strategy did not work. You might not want a dog.
We'll get the first 3. Don't worry about the last
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The last one's what you want if you want someone that's going to be ferocious.
We already
This
have
is you
Jeremy.
slap the dog.
We already have Jeremy. We're fine. Jeremy's ferocious enough.
Murderous. Okay, Boldar, you petted 2.5 times. You petted these dogs and got bit by one. Don't Don't even think about the last one. We gotta break these. We gotta break these dogs out of here, man.
How?
They're charging.
You see
too
where
much
you see
money.
where we're
How?
coming from now, right?
Do you
Slowly.
see these cages? Do you see these cages? There's shit everywhere. All right, they're not. He's not cleaning any of this stuff up.
He's a
We
terrible
don't know what
person.
he's feeding them.
We know
What?
he's a terrible person.
We do know he's a terrible person.
What's your
I'm just
plan?
saying. All right, all right.
Is there a
Here's my
plan?
Here's my
I
plan.
don't think the persuasion was the issue.
Okay, fair enough. What's the cage made out of? Is this like metal? Is it wood?
It's metal chain link
Oh, it's just like a regular chain.
with
Jesus.
wooden slats in between each stall.
Hold on, just.
I was gonna have Boldar intimidate Dawn, but honestly,
Yeah, that's probably. Might as well just get Boldar to like tear him apart. To be honest.
we can get Boldar to just tear apart the cages.
Yeah, might as well. I don't think we're gonna manage.
No, probably not. So maybe we wait. I have wild shape. What if I turn into a wolf and scare the shit out of that guy?
Perfect distraction.
He might put you in a cage if you.
You just freak me out.
And then we go, nah, we don't want a dog, actually. We just leave
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe not wild shape. All right, we're gonna go out there. I'm gonna threaten the shit out of this guy. All right, let me. It's my,
of everyone in the group,
intimidation.
Fenric threatening someone.
Yeah.
He's so passionate about animals. He's a druid. It
True,
makes
Wait,
sense.
true,
I'm
It
gonna
tracks.
bust these dogs out of
That's
here,
true.
man.
Oh my god.
You might be able to find that in him for the animals.
I have poison spray. Can I use it?
Oh my god.
He poisons dog.
Going all in.
Where does the
All
poison
right,
spray
you know
come
what? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna try to distract the guy by talking to him. All right. I'm gonna initiate conversation with Dawn
Okay.
Wesley.
from? But what's the
Okay.
plan? Before you do that, what's the plan?
Oh,
You just leave.
Yeah, you just talk to him and we just stand there watching you talk to him.
you know what to do. Okay, so I think the plan should be you guys, mostly Boldar, just bend the shit out of those doors. Get those first 3 dogs out of there. I don't know how you feel about the last one. It's not up
Oh
to
my
me.
What-
Can I look to see if there's like a back door or something we can like sneak him out, like round
That's
back?
probably a good idea. Yeah, you
Otherwise,
should do that.
otherwise we'll just have to go out through the front, and that's going to be kind of obvious what we're doing.
Yes, so
Fair
you're
enough.
not gonna have to roll for that. That's kind of just how it works. You have the front counter, a hallway directly behind him, very small room, and then there is a wooden door at the end of the hallway. You're not sure where it goes, but there is another door in this room. You could scope it out, but it's a very small area. There is a door towards the back.
Maybe Bray scopes it out. I feel like that's his role in
Yeah.
this.
I'll scope out this other room, I guess, just to.
He opens the door, it's a fire door.
Fantasy siren goes off. You open the door. Towards the back, there's just a bunch of different animal supplies. It smells kind of bad. Lots of garbage and sort of wooden pallets stacked up to the side of the room. From what you can tell, it looks to be a closet. You can roll investigation if you wanted to try to look for more things, but it seems to be just sort of storage for them.
I'll give it a go. Why not?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
Well,
Fire
That
and
is-
destruction.
That's a 12.
With
from
a 12,
persuasion.
I would say you're able to push sort of some of the wooden pallets back, and you do see a back door, as well as just along the side of the wall. There's lots of different foods and ropes and things, but you are able to find a back door behind some pallets that you can clear away.
Cool. I'll clear them away.
I say you
Alright.
do that. That's fine. They're not
Okay.
particularly massive for your feeble pirate body.
I'm a weak boy.
All right. I'm gonna head out to the front. Boldar, you're gonna bend these doors open.
I need some. Imagine if I get
fucking
like
massive.
awful rolls now. Just there, like. It all hinges on me being able to
God.
actually break these bars.
Y'all should have asked your rogue to come with.
He's busy getting the supplies.
Yeah,
for
he's
the
too busy
animal.
buying pirate hats and stuff.
I literally have a +9 in stealth. You should have asked me.
I know.
You wanted to
yeah,
go
that's
to
what I'm
the-
thinking this whole time.
You wanted to go to
Here's,
the
I
novelty
think
store.
lockpicks too.
I do have a thieves tool set.
But sadly he's not there, so
He's too busy buying
Oh,
hats.
well, I have wood carver's tools, so I'll just carve a key. So
wow. It
With what
takes
wood?
8 hours the ship leaves without you.
okay, I'm gonna go try to distract Don.
Yeah. This
Boldar,
was-
use your brute strength to do what Flynn could probably do silently and within like 12 seconds. And
Sorry, you go.
no, I'm just that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go try to distract him. And Bray, you keep an eye out, stab anybody that shows up or not. That's up to you.
Anybody. So even if they're not
Any-
hostile,
anyone.
just kill them. If they show up, you just stab 'em.
Yep.
I can do that.
Historically,
Fine by me.
He's like permission granted.
Yeah.
These actions kind of depend on each other between
Mhm.
Fenric and Boldar. So I do want to have you guys sort of have to roll at the same time ish
Okay.
to see how that plays out. I do want to sort of iron out Boldar. How are you planning on getting these open, and are you trying to open all of them?
I guess he's just trying to pull them apart if he can. Just
Okay,
wide enough to fit each dog through.
all of them, or just the first 3?
All of them.
No raccoon left.
All of them. We'll do all of them.
All right.
But in the order,
Um,
like going down. So the first 3 first, and that one last.
Go ahead
That
and
way,
roll
if it goes wrong, that one we can leave that one behind.
okay, and then Fenric roll performance.
Fuck.
I got a 15 plus 4, so a 19 for strength.
Okay.
I'm getting ready in the chat here. That's
Is it a 1? It's actually a 1.
I don't want to say yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, it's a 1.
no.
I will give you 1 saving grace.
You do have
Wait,
inspiration.
I have inspiration.
Yeah, you do have inspiration.
Do you want to use it?
Do it.
Yes.
Okay. Reroll that.
Wait, hold on. Herbie's got to come over here and kiss. Herbie. Herbie.
Herbie, let us save you.
Yeah, this is important.
From this
Do you-
terrible Don Wesley.
Do you want to get out of this
Herbie,
adoption
this
center or
is-
not, Herbie?
All right. All right. He licked it. He licked it. That's enough. That's gonna be good.
Now it's a 20.
I got an 18. Plus 2 is 20.
20. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Freya,
That's my inspiration.
if you're available to maybe roll Dawn's insight. If not, we haven't been rolling much today. Okay, she's on it. I'm like, you're probably like baking something by now. I
Yeah.
haven't asked you to do anything in 2 hours.
She's making dinner or something. She's like, oh, wait, I'm still.
Yeah. So Fenric has an 18 for performance.
Hmm
20.
20.
Oh, yeah, 20, because it plus 2.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I doubt Don is particularly. Yeah, okay. He is enthralled by what you have to say. Sort of, are you asking him questions,
what do you
or
say?
what does this look like?
Yeah, what? Wait, real quick, remind me, what was the name of the town that we stopped in with the inn? Was that Blue Town?
No, that was
No,
not.
that's what you called it.
That's
It
the-
was
Bloom
shit, it
Castle?
was
Bloom Castle?
Boldora? Bedora, or is it the
Oh
kingdom?
yes, Bador.
Was it
I think
Bedora?
I think it was Bloom Castle.
king
something like that, wasn't it?
It's on a page. Norwich. Thank you, Freya.
Oh,
you
Norwich.
beautiful
That's not even
creature.
close to Blue Town.
Yeah. That's
No,
what we-
that's the
that's what you-
terrible lie.
That's what you told the
Fenric made.
guards.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Freya.
Boy. Yeah. Hey, Don. Right. Right. So, I swear I have. I. You look so familiar to me, Don. I swear we've met before. Have you ever been to You ever been to Norwich? You ever been up there?
No, I haven't, but I am just a little human guy. I'm sure there's lots of me out there, you know.
Just a little human
Is he
guy.
human? I forget.
No, I think he's a
He's a
halfling.
I thought he was
halfling.
halfling.
He's a halfling.
He doesn't even
This
know what
is
he
a
is.
halfling.
He has lost his mind.
I don't know shit.
Okay, all right, yeah, no, that's fine. I just I met another halfling named Don, and you just oh god, I'm not trying to say you all look the same or anything. I'm really
Oh,
sorry. I'm
wow.
just, it's like
Oh,
it's
same
just,
name?
look, yeah, same
I'm
exact
Don
name.
Wesley.
Yeah, the guy's name was Don Wesley. It's just
Wow.
weird, right?
What a
isn't that odd?
coinky dink, my guy. He's very
Yeah.
interested in what you're saying. I mean, just he rolled.
He's like,
terribly.
that's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
Wow. He kind of like socks you on the shoulder. He's like, that's really cool. That made my day.
How often you get dogs in here, man? How does that happen?
Just whenever someone comes in with a ship and they leave their doggies behind, it happens more than you would think. But some ships take our friends home, so it's kind of an ongoing circulation. It goes with the season. He's boring you about the demographics of dogs and like all kinds of ships. He's just going for it. Like he really thinks that you're interested. Boldar, with your roll, you kind of with ease, each one kind of snaps open. I mean, it's like basically a wooden shack.
Mhm.
It's not that difficult. I'm sure that the lock mechanism just kind of slides right out of the wood slats on the side. So you are able to get those doors open. You also can see that Fenric is holding Don's attention pretty well. So what's the move here for all of you?
I
Depending
guess
on what you each want to do.
like one after the other slowly. I would try and send each dog towards Bray at the back door.
Yeah.
So I would start with
roll-
I would start with Juniper and then go down.
Okay, I'll just have you do one flat animal handling roll.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna make you roll 4 times again. That
my,
was silly.
my
but
animal
I'm
handling
here to
didn't
be
go well
silly.
last time though.
No, you had like 2 ones.
That's a 14, and I've got no modifiers.
All right, I'd say Herbie and Maya kind of shuffle along. That raccoon kind of just like awkwardly walks on 2 feet with its little claws up.
Hisses at
And
me.
you hear, yeah, he does hiss at you. And then you hear a little clop, 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 clop from Juniper's little peg legs on the back. And they head towards Bray, all with their tails wagging, except for the raccoon. of
Now does
course.
Bray do animal handling to get them out of the door?
I will say, if you
What
want,
does it probably?
there's plenty of ropes back there and food. Or if you just kind of wanted to shoo them out, what's sort of Bray's plan? He's kind of the exit guy. He's ended up
Lead them
being.
with some food. That'd be good.
Yeah. I'll use the food that's in the thing to try and sort of bait them into like the room that I'm in and then out through like the door,
Okay.
the back.
Yeah. I'll have you roll animal handling as well.
Does he get advantage for the food?
No, because
No.
yeah, I'd say so. Because I guess
No,
the
you're allowed.
alternative would be
You're
just
allowed
you
to say that.
calling them. So yeah, that's advantage.
I get advantage. Okay, well I've got a 7.
Oh, good thing you have
Alright.
advantage. I argued that for you. You're welcome.
You better thank George.
Oh,
That's what
God,
that
okay.
tells me.
18.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
second time.
They're excited.
Ooh, yeah.
Even the raccoon's wagging its tail now.
the raccoon likes you. Didn't
Somehow.
like me. Likes you.
Are you taking them straight to the ship?
Yeah.
He takes them
Yeah,
on
I
a
guess
pub
so.
crawl around the island first.
Yeah, I guess so.
Lady
We'll
Beck's
get
on the
boat
ship.
first, and then we'll go on a pub crawl.
Lady Beck's on the
Yeah.
ship. Like we were supposed to be here for like 5 minutes.
Boldar, are you
Yeah.
leaving out the back or awkwardly shuffling by? What happens with you guys? I'm sure you can see the dogs leaving. I don't know that Fenric would be able to see that.
I think I
though.
would probably follow the dogs out the way that Bray's going and go that way, so that I'm like bringing up the rear, making sure they're not turning round or anything like that.
What's
I'm not
Fenric doing?
sure.
Oh, I kind of had an idea, but never mind. It might be a bit late.
Okay.
For that.
It'll be
I was
funny.
gonna say.
I'm curious.
Well, I was gonna say, obviously, that there's rope in the room, right?
Hmm.
So we could. I was thinking we could just like briefly tie the dogs up outside, then me and Boldar walk back through to like where Fenric is.
Oh,
So then it looks like we've just gone.
right.
Oh yeah,
right.
well we've had a look, but maybe we'll pass it up for now.
I
And
see
then
that.
we all walk out and then go back round and release the hounds. That's it.
I'll let you retcon that if you want.
Well, I mean, technically, if I followed through there, then maybe when I got to
Mhm.
like the storeroom,
Yeah, I don't think it goes against what you guys.
yeah,
have already
maybe Bray's
said you
outside
were
the
doing.
back door, and he's like, "I'm just gonna do this." He's like, "I'm just gonna tie them up
Yeah.
here." When you said tie
Truss
them
'em
up, for some reason, I thought you meant like literally tie their legs and stuff. You mean literally like?
bounce.
Oh
Yeah,
my
right. I was like,
God, tie
what?
them?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Hack
But no.
them onto the ship.
Okay, yeah. So he does.
No,
Oh,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not a
allow
monster.
that.
So he does
Juniper,
that.
do you hear what's happening? He's asleep as fuck.
He's like,
Unfazed.
Morning.
he's like, no, I don't, Mom.
Hello. Do you guys do anything particular? Are you just walking back out the front door?
whistling.
You don't have to roll the time.
Yeah, I
As
think
you
just
guys
sort of-
are.
Yeah, just walk past and maybe just like slap Fenric like on the shoulder as we like walk out.
Okay.
Whatever. Just to give him like a hint.
And we're like, oh, they're great, but we just can't afford them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't fall in love with our friends today?
We did. We just don't have the money right now.
I'll give you a discount, maybe 1,300.
We are so
You know, we
poor.
have to pay for all the food here. It gets kind of tricky. I wish I could give them away for free.
You gave my friend a bird for free.
He's a bastard. He's terrible.
Like, and I do it again.
Well, that's okay. Just definitely think of us. We do also have a donation box by the door. But you guys have a wonderful day.
I'm gonna put 15 gold in the donation box because I feel bad that we're stealing animals.
Gave him like 1% of.
Yep.
I just imagine Bray's eyes light up at the sound of donation box by the door.
Yeah.
He snaps it off the wall.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Alright, I'm not gonna make you roll to donate, so you guys leave out the front door. Do you let's see. Hang on one sec. Okie doke. So you have all the dogs are tied outside, they're kinda just chilling. They seem to get along all right. I'd say at this point maybe Maya and Juniper are hanging out. They're like cuddling or something cute. And maybe Herbie's trying to check out Ratoon and it isn't going great. But otherwise they're doing good. I'm gonna have everyone in both groups roll perception.
The ship's gone.
Yeah, we forgot to drop anchor. The ship's so sailed away.
Lady Beck's just left without us. She's hired a new crew.
I got a 19.
Nice.
That is a 16.
Also, I'd like to offer the extra hat to Fear since Lady Beck didn't take it.
I'll take it to console my nat 1.
Oh no.
It's a 7 on perception for Bray.
Okay.
Fear puts the hat on. It's too big for him. Covers his eyes.
I don't. At this point, I don't think I even notice Flynn putting the hat on. I'm just there, just.
He's still thinking
Yeah,
about how
there's-
he's thinking about what he should have said to that woman.
Yeah. Just.
He's
think
like,
of all the great lines.
he's like, how should I have handled that conversation?
Fenric, what did you roll?
A 9 for perception.
9. Okay. Okie doke. With that, I'd say at this point you guys are kind of not together, but towards the central pavilion. None of you are currently in a building. But at this point, I would say I wrote that wrong. Who rolled the 1 again? I put that on the wrong line.
Fear, yeah, fear.
Fear, it's a glorious day.
It really is.
We'll leave it at that.
And he has
I've
a
got
pirate hat now.
fortune, I've got a wooden sword,
And a hat.
and a hat. Well, I don't know about this hat, really.
Fenric and Bray, you kind of notice just throughout the pavilion, there are some orange flyers sort of posted up around. Good night, Becky. You enjoy your night, you beautiful flower. I continue. You notice some orange flyers around, talking about this local crab restaurant that's really bumping. It looks interesting. And then is that Flynn and Boldar that rolled high? I wrote this.
I
for
got
you, one second.
16.
I got
Yes.
19.
Yes. With that, you all of a sudden notice it's so weird that you guys didn't see this before. There's like a massive crab hut towards the back up on a hill behind the center pavilion. It says Joe's Crab Shack on it. It's this massive building and it looks so super fun. You hear music you hear Love Shack playing from far away and some laughing.
Oh my god, so weird. Look at that. Where'd that come from?
Love Shack, baby, Love Shack.
Is that canon in this now? Love Shack
Yeah.
is just a song that
Mhm,
exists. Okay,
mhm.
cool.
But it's like in
Yes.
a Baroque tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all want to record that, I ain't mad. That's the situation. You got a pile of dogs. You've noticed there's this cool restaurant. Ladybeck's hanging out on the ship. The rest of you guys are kind of in the central pavilion.
What time is it? In the
By
game.
now, I would say it's about noon.
Lunchtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling hungry.
Crab
I need
anyone?
to sober up.
Hey guys, you wanna go put these dogs back on the ship real quick, and we'll regroup for lunch?
Probably
Sure.
good idea.
You don't want to take dogs in the
Or-
restaurant, probably.
Probably not. I would maybe. I don't. It's a pirate town, right?
The thing is, as well, like the dude from the shop's gonna cotton on eventually that we've pinched his dogs, isn't it?
True.
Maybe.
We don't really want to get caught walking around town.
Someone walks into his shop and he's like, "Do you want to adopt one of our dogs?" And they're like, "You don't have dogs." Are we inviting Lady Beck as well to the food, or just leave her on the
I
ship?
mean, y'all are going to the ship anyways to drop off the
Yeah.
doggies. You could if you wanted to. I guess it's not assumed, but it'd be kind of nasty if you didn't.
We're gonna take the dogs back and then like invite Lady Beck to
Check-
join us for lunch.
Check on Jeremy.
Mm.
See if Jeremy's killed anyone since we left.
Lured somebody onto the ship.
There's just a body below
as-
deck. We're not sure how it got there.
As you guys go on the ship, you see sort of Jeremy like nuzzling the steering wheel. I think that's, what do you call it? Is it called a steering wheel? That sounds kind of
think so.
dumb.
Yeah, it's just a wheel thing, isn't it?
Oh,
I guess.
wheel.
I don't know.
He's sort of just nuzzling it back and forth. He's having a good time, probably pretending in his little horse brain that he's steering the ship that's docked.
Nobody bought him
Lady
a
Beck
pirate
is
hat.
sort of. What was that?
Nobody bought him a pirate hat. Shame
I
on
don't
you.
know. Yeah.
No.
No.
You're like, I deliberately
I
didn't buy him
mean,
a
the
pirate.
store and the fortune teller and everything's still there. You could make another trip if
Could
you
buy him
wanted,
one on the
but
way back.
you could.
You can get him, like, they might
Lady
be
Beck
like.
is on the top deck.
Carry on.
Sorry.
That's right. I was going to say there might be like a novelty crab hat.
Maybe. That's all I was gonna say though. Lady Beck is hanging out. She's not hard to find. Everybody's just relaxing. I'm sure you guys could tuck the dogs comfortably into the below deck. They don't really have a way of getting out, so they're relaxing. I'm sure. Use with the
Maybe
strategy
keep him
that
away
Bray.
from Jeremy as well. I think.
Maybe. Yeah, he's staying top deck for now. Maybe if you want to close the hatch to below deck. But you did
Yeah.
say that you grabbed food to lure them, so I'm sure you set out plenty of bowls for them. They seem to be just fine to be left there.
We come back and Jeremy's killed the raccoon.
God.
No.
Jeremy's a killer now.
Very cold.
Oh my
You
god.
can't
Freya
help it.
says,
You can't
for
say
the
his
record,
bloodlust.
I unfortunately have sheets for birds, dogs, and raccoons now.
Nice.
Thank you, Freya.
Nice.
She's got
It's
it.
definitely needed.
Mhm.
All right. Is the plan to head to the crab shack?
I think so.
Okay.
We're hungry.
With that, it's early-ish. I mean, I think we're like 2.5 hours in. We normally go around 3 hours. This has the potential to be a longer interaction. We can go until we want to. I mean, I'm good to do this as late as I need to tonight. If anybody's worried about stuff to do tonight, we could leave it here.
I'm good.
You have to stop at 9. My
How
time.
far's
At
that?
9.
How far away is
So-
that?
Yeah. 1 hour from
An
now.
hour.
An hour from now. Okay. That should still
Cool.
get us pretty far. Is another hour good for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I run
Okay.
to the toilet real quick?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to do too. This
Yeah,
is
take
a
a
good
break.
intermission. I'm gonna get some water too. So we'll be right back.
Cool.
It's toilet break for everybody. Except Rob and me. Just me and Rob.
You
Chat.
know, I would have been great at distracting Don.
Fenric did a pretty good job, honestly.
I could have messaged him and called him outside.
Fenric did a pretty damn good job.
He did a pretty good job.
How's everybody in chat? You got me and Rob on this break today to chat with you. How's everybody doing? How's everybody enjoying the adventure
Do they,
so
though?
far? Rob leaves. Are you actually going?
No, my alcohol's
Oh,
too far for my headphones.
I see.
So
He'll
I've
be,
just got to turn my
he'll be
headphones
right
out.
back.
I can shout to you, but you just won't be able to hear you.
he'll be right back.
And yeah, Freya will definitely need
Those dog
sell
sheets.
animal sheets. Because you know what I did with Jeremy?
Hmm.
It's going to become every animal.
Oh god, you're gonna put everyone's pets at risk. You can't. You
Also,
can't.
100% recommend banana rum.
Was it good?
I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
I've only tried it with lemonade or Sprite.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I feel like rum like that, fruity rum like that, is better with lemonade actually.
yeah, but some of the others like passion fruit or mango, Fanta
Oh,
works really well.
Yeah, some of them are good with Coke, but I think lemonade tends to be the best because you really get the flavour of it. Like lemonade doesn't overpower anything. Look at us, alcohol connoisseurs. Who would have thought?
But there definitely is a banana taste. Just letting you know.
Well, that's good.
And then it sort of goes into like a honey sort of.
Oh,
taste.
do you know what one I've tried recently? It's the raspberry one. My dad bought it, so I've tried some, and it's all right. It's not like really strong taste of raspberry, but it's okay. It's okay.
I was about to say I'm not a fan of sort of raspberry anyway, so
It's all right. It's okay.
I still haven't tried coconut. I skipped coconut just to try banana because I was so intrigued.
Oh no! Freya said, "Sorry to disappoint, but raccoons are unable to attack." What? How? One attacked me. What do you mean?
That doesn't change my plans, Freya.
They can, however, steal everyone's shit. Apparently,
Wow.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
they can be little thieves.
Yes. Well, technically, aren't they the same sort of animal that goes for shiny objects?
Yeah, then they dig through people's bins and stuff.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I intentionally made these expensive to both make y'all not rich and like give you a dog, but I can't really make you not steal all of them.
Mhm.
So
But how could we?
both full of
technically-
dogs.
How could we
Technically,
choose?
2 of us did not steal them.
How could we choose?
I am not an accessory to this crime.
How could we possibly choose?
That was my fault in thinking you would follow the rules.
We couldn't leave behind any of Juniper, Maya, and Herbie. We couldn't possibly do it.
You probably shouldn't have named them all after
Oh, dogs.
our pets.
I do want to take a moment for show and tell. I have a Joe's Crab Shack shirt on. It says
Oh.
professional leg opener.
Nice.
We have a cup that says if you love someone, give them crabs at Joe's Crab Shack.
Nice.
Nice.
It's
And
like you
lastly,
knew.
this goes out to Bray. Drinking before noon makes you a pirate, not an alcoholic. At Joe's Crab Shack.
Nice.
Just in case you needed the vibe.
Good to get the message out there.
Yeah. Go to Joe's Crab Shack if you have one. Mine
Present.
closed. So.
Nat is very passionate about Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah. I was talking to her about it and she's like, wait, I thought this was like a meme. I'm like, no, it's a place. And I go there for my birthday every year until they close.
Oh,
so I'm
no.
going to show off their shit. The end.
So that's a word from our sponsor today.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit us up, Joe's Crab Shack.
There actually
Alright.
is a Joe's right down the road from my house. I'm really
Oh my
excited.
god.
Have you ever been?
You're not upset that now.
Can I come over?
Yeah, just take the however many hour flight across the country.
There was one about 30 minutes away. I go there for my birthday because it's so trashy and they have like neon drinks and stuff. Like they
Yeah.
literally, I have pictures of me on my birthday. I'm wearing a bib. They wrote, "I got crabs on my 21st birthday." They make you dance in the restaurant. I did some luau dance like everywhere because I was drunk. It was great. Who doesn't want that? Like, just get fucking trashy. Anyways, are we ready for D&D?
I think so.
Get trashy. I think our last tangent, I shouldn't say my last tangent was the Lighthouse movie. This time it's Joe's Crab Shack.
Get trashy.
It's a wonder y'all keep me around. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
We got our potties and our waters and stuff.
And we're heading to Joe's.
We're heading to Joe's. The music gets louder as you approach. Are you bringing Jeremy? Or is he staying at the ship?
Are we bringing Jeremy? If any one person decides we are, then he's coming, because they'll just bring him
No.
along.
So
Fenric says no.
Fenric says no, but
So-
I message and whisper Jeremy to come get some crabs without him knowing.
Come get crabs.
So
with
it's
us.
whether Jeremy likes the taste of crabs is whether he's going to come or not.
God damn it.
Freya, could you roll a d6 for me? If it's even, he likes crab. I mean, he just had fish. He might not be in the mood.
Or he might be more in the mood. Might be in a seafood
Maybe.
mood.
Big fan of
It's a
seafood.
4.
He's
It's
coming.
even. He says, "Fuck yeah!" In his head, he's a horse. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love crab. You see him kind of whinny, and he follows.
Fenric's
Fenric, you
like,
are, I would
"Please."
say, the most connected with him. You could if you wanted to. He looks very excited, but you could tell him to stay if you wanted. But
Jeremy,
You're gonna break
you
his
know
little
what?
heart.
You're a man now. And you can make your own decisions as an adult horse. And
If you
I'm
want to get
honestly a
crabs.
little afraid of you now.
If you want to
So
get crabs,
I'm not going to stand in your way.
you can get crabs.
He whispers back to the first time.
Jeremy's gonna play with Fenric's hair and then just start walking towards the restaurant. Gio,
Fuck,
did you say
alright.
something? I didn't know if you were.
I was memeing.
Oh,
said-
I didn't want to talk over you.
I said for the first time, he whispers back in human and says, "You should be."
Jesus Christ.
He's a changed
my
horse.
Alrighty. With that, you guys, plus the horse, Lady Beck is coming too. Make your way up the path to Joe's Crab Shack. I should pull up that sheet, huh? As you walk up, you do see a sign that says "You kill, you eat" sign out front. And as you go inside, there's a smaller, squeaky little elf friend. She says, "Hello, welcome to Joe's Crab Shack. Entry fee is 3 gold pieces. You just head that way. Whatever you kill, you get to eat. It's very fun."
Fuck kind of establishment is this?
It's a crab establishment. I assure you, there's only crabs down there. We haven't had any injuries lately. But yeah, you just go ahead and grab your crabbies and cook them up, and they're good to go.
Boldar
Guys, I
asks.
don't like the fact she said lately.
Boldar asks purely out of curiosity, not in a sinister way, but it will come across as sinister. He asks, "So if we kill you, do we get to eat you?"
I was thinking that.
Oh, yeah, he like means it as a joke, but it just comes out really. Like,
No, he doesn't even
intimidating.
mean it as a joke. He's genuinely asking. He's like, "So wait, is that how that works?" Like, just like.
Wait. Just look back
Can
at
you roll
Jeremy.
charisma?
If we kill Jeremy,
His
in this place,
charisma's
do we get to eat
horrible.
him?
Stop.
I'm
Gio.
not getting any ideas.
Please tell me if he fails charisma, he's got to do an intimidation next, just to see how scared she gets.
It is. Where's my charisma? It is an 11 minus 1, so a 10.
She doesn't know. She's iffy. She don't know if you're serious. She goes, I guess so. And then she puts up a coin jar that says honor system and then walks to the employee room and you hear a click of a lock.
And then frantic whispering to her colleagues. She's like, "Watch out for that fucking hook."
She's like, I'm going on
He
lunch.
might eat you.
Are there any pictures in this establishment to show like people holding up their crabs or whatever?
Oh yeah, there's like a giant like wooden shark like hanging from the ceiling. There's some fun little lights going on, like different colored candles around. It's like fantasy tacky. There's lots of photos. There's like other things that don't really make sense. There's some sombreros strewn about, just some wooden animals. It's just like tacky. There's plenty of photos, just a bunch of random bullshit everywhere.
No, she was trying to trick us with like giant crabs below or like small crabs.
I have a feeling they're going to be giant.
Sexually transmitted crabs.
I mean, just in terms of like meta, like crabs are like a 0 challenge rating. Giant crabs are technically only 1/8 though, so
And we can eat them.
Don't be
Well-
looking up crabs as cheating.
Is there any other employees around?
Just in case we don't want to eat elf.
Because if not, then I'm going to look behind the counter.
I would say this employee would go to the back and tell everyone immediately. You see a slightly older but still kind of young male elf peeking through the window on the employee door. He's just kind of like looking like you just see this.
Okay.
You could try if you want. It's around the corner a bit, but he's keeping an eye out.
Hey
I can
Flynn,
roll
I'll give you some time to look behind there if you want.
I can roll stealth
Oh god.
right now. And I got a 22.
I can roll stuff right now. Don't think I won't.
You craftfully go around the corner. You hunch low enough, not that it's a problem for you, to where he can't really see just the angle of the window. But you look around, you just sort of see some pens, some parchment, maybe a little box of like 10 gold pieces. Entry's kind of low. I doubt anyone's been there today. And then the honor system jar is empty as well. It seems she might have emptied that into their coin box back there.
I'll take the coin box.
Add 10 gold. What are y'all doing? Are you gonna keep looting this fine establishment? Are you going in? Or are you leaving?
Well, it's not our fault if all the employees have left us unattended.
Is it though? I wonder whose fault that is. You can't just walk somewhere and be like, "Hello, lady, I could eat you." Like, no, there's gonna be.
That's Boldar flirting.
Oh my god.
eat. So
We're hungry.
I'm just gonna go where the crabs are.
Yeah, Jeremy's
Are you
hungry.
paying?
Yeah, I'll pay, but I feel like Flynn's just gonna take it.
You might as well give your money to Flynn.
Yeah, I might as well just give it right to him. And I don't want to do that because he's an asshole. So I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Is there like a crack under the door where the employees are? I'm gonna slide
I'd
3
say
gold pieces
so.
under there. All right, cool. I'm gonna slide 3 gold pieces. Under
Rolls
there.
them under.
It's not a pristine establishment, so.
Slips under the floorboards.
Alright. You now have 3 less gold.
Cool.
Bray's gonna go in, but he's not gonna pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just gonna
feel
follow the
fear
rest
just
of them
wouldn't
in.
pay. You'll just walk in.
Okay.
I think at this point we're all just walking in.
Or he would like pretend to put something in the jar, like 3 rocks or something, and just walk in.
Oh my god. Maybe you have some seashells from earlier.
Boldar would have paid, but he's really confused about why the lady just left, so he just follows everyone else in.
Okay.
He's
I'm
confused.
assuming Flynn doesn't.
No.
Okay. Wow. Whoa, I'm so surprised. He takes 10 of their gold and pays them 3. With that, you guys walk towards the center hall. It is sort of a double door mechanism, so the door in front will open until you close the door behind you. Are you guys all entering the chamber at the same time and closing it?
I guess. I think so.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna kill you with the door, so.
You might.
As you close the circular locking mechanism behind you, the lights sort of turn down and are flashing red. and there is a blast of steam that fills the room. And the door in front of you, the mechanism swings open, and you see an arena that is, whoops, where did it go? Sorry. An arena about 100 feet across in front of you, filled with about 50 giant crabs are scuttling around. They don't seem to pay any attention to you. Towards the center, there is a glass sort of, what's it called? There's a panel of glass on the floor, so you can see some water below, some ocean life below there. But overall, we just have an arena of crabs here in front of you.
I go stealth.
He blends into the floor.
The
I got a
crabs
nat-
that did not notice you before, especially don't notice you.
I got a nat 20 though. I want you to know.
Nice.
I got a 20.
You look like a crab somehow.
Stop walking around.
I don't even use message. I just look at Jeremy and go, fetch. And just point towards the crabs.
He did want to eat
Christ.
crab. He did want crab.
He did come for crabs.
How could he
so-
hold himself back?
Fran, could we have a dex roll for Jeremy, the horse, to grab a crab?
With his hooves?
With his mouth?
I mean, we'll see how well he rolls.
Just crushes them all. His
Just
kill,
goes like
Um,
stampeding round the
his kill count's going through the roof.
Uh-oh, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's a 4.
Ooh.
He sort of trots
Slips.
on over to the closest crab and goes to pick it up with his mouth, and he accidentally just like bites right through it, and it's really gross. Something like baked beans kind of pours out of it. Looks gross.
Baked beans.
Oh.
Is he enjoying it then?
Not particularly, no. I don't think that's what he bargained for. It was unexpected. He was trying to fetch you a crab, and he'll kind of like spit it and then kind of walk behind the group.
Cows behind the group.
I think that's put fear off his appetite.
Why would we want to eat these now?
Yeah.
You're at a crab restaurant. I don't know what to tell you. There's
The whole group
crabs.
instantly turns around and walks back out.
You can.
Boldar's whole experience is confusion. It's like, I don't know what's happening. He's not very intelligent, to be fair. I think Boldar just wants to see what everyone else is going to do.
Well, I'm sneaking towards the crabs right now.
I'm sneaking around right now.
I'm just mesmerized about how Flynn looks like a crab whilst in stealth mode. Just like, how is this happening?
Beer, why don't you play a little music and we can start a crab rave?
So you want me to sort of serenade the crabs a little bit so they're easier to catch? Is that what you're getting at?
Maybe.
Or at least until they start dancing.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little.
This is the oddest reaction to a room of crabs. Like I did not. I thought y'all would just grab some crabs. You're gonna sing to him. I mean, by all means, do it.
Because there's a lot of peer pressure going on, I'm going to whip my lute out and start playing a tune.
Get your lid out for the boys.
I'm assuming you would want a performance roll to see how well I perform.
Yeah. Mind you, these are crabs, so.
Remind me never to use D&D Beyond again.
What is it?
I
What'd
got
you get?
2+4, so 6.
A 6. It's not great.
It's
Yeah.
not great, but
Most of-
severely out.
Most of your performance rolls haven't been great. I'm not gonna lie. Since we've met you, are you even a bard?
She's learning.
Are you even a real bard?
Are you even bard then?
Obviously not, no.
The crabs
I'm
Do
pissed off.
crabs have ears?
They're
Can
pissed off.
crabs hear? I don't know.
Okay.
They're indifferent.
Pissed.
I'm sure maybe your teammates might feel certain ways about a 6, but the crabs don't seem to be influenced by this.
Oh, poor crabs. They don't get to enjoy it.
I don't get to have the rave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google if they can hear.
Um, do crabs have ears?
But
how-
in our world, they could have ears. They could be really weird crabs.
True.
True.
Crabs have a reasonable sense of hearing underwater despite having no ears. So I would say above water, they probably don't even hear it. Someone says, do crabs like music? Music is a matter of personal taste. There is no scientific evidence that hermit crabs actively enjoy music.
But they could if in their personal.
could, yeah.
There's no evidence against it.
They've just not personally said so yet.
They've just asked the wrong
Right.
crabs.
They're indifferent.
Yeah.
How big are these crabs? Like,
I can tell you exactly.
Wider.
They're
Wider.
medium.
The medium.
What-
Okay. Cool.
What's
is
medium?
that like the size of my dog? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm looking it up.
I
So
feel
is
like
it
a medium
Flynn?
creature.
Yeah, it's the size of Flynn,
5
Bray,
by
or
5
Boldar.
feet square. So they take up a 5 cubed area. They're pretty big.
Oh, they're
But they're
massive.
crabs. They don't really care about you. I mean, they're just kind of chilling.
they have
but
big
they got
claws.
giant ass
Yeah.
claws if they're 5 feet.
Guys. I've got an idea.
Well,
Oh,
I
no.
have
You're
an idea
not-
too.
Oh god.
Look, I know we could probably put Flynn to sleep at the same time, but I could use my spell sleep and just put him to sleep. Easy capture.
Then we still have to kill them though.
Well, yeah, it just means they won't fight back.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them. We're just gonna go around killing loads of them while they're asleep. It's gonna take a while.
I
Look,
feel like you don't have to kill all of them. You just, you kill the one you want to eat, and then you leave.
It's a personal challenge. We have to kill all of them.
It's a personal challenge. It is a personal challenge.
either that or
They've got to have a
I
leaderboard
could
here
just
somewhere.
put Flynn at a massive disadvantage rather than stealth. I could use hideous laughter, so he's just laughing in stealth. Sorry.
I rolled a
Or
net
giggling
20.
to himself.
So I don't want to kill these crabs. After seeing Jeremy, I'm not really
You're not
wanting
feeling
to
crab.
eat anymore.
Not
so,
feeling crab today.
Not feeling crab today. But
Okay, well, I'm already here, so I'm
here.
I wanna kill one of these crabs. I'm a little scared that one of them, like if I attack one of them, they're all gonna start swarming, but I don't know for sure that that's a thing that happens.
I will say you saw Jeremy kill one, and they still seemed indifferent.
Yeah, but Jeremy's another animal. Who? I mean,
That's fair.
maybe
Sure,
they don't
yeah.
like
He did just
humanoid
eat
entities.
one. He just ate one in front of all of the rest of them. If they're not scared of that, they ain't gonna be scared.
Hold on. What other spell do I have?
you could turn into a crab.
Oh, I've got
Befriend
control.
them.
I've got control flames. Can I just steam
Cook
one
them
alive?
all. Cook them all.
Roast them alive.
I know I'm a druid, but I gotta eat.
Cook them all at once. How much can you do with the flame?
Well, if you herd them all into a
Yeah,
small
a
space, it
corner
should
or
be
something.
capable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just cook them all at once. Easy. No pressure. We're
Yeah, we
hungry.
can
I'm
just
sure
store the
Matt
ones that we don't
envisioned this
wanna-
to be really quick.
No pressure.
So
we're
I
we're
can't-
You can-
hungry.
Yeah.
If you can cook all of them, we can then just like store the ones that we don't eat on the boat for
Exactly.
later.
You know how I look like a crab right now?
Wait, did we bring Lady back?
I don't see a
us.
problem
She's
with it.
there.
So she's just taking all this in.
Well, she's got
Okay.
the best crab killing instrument with the mace, right? That's how you.
True.
Yeah.
It's a crushing weapon.
Break the
you know,
shell.
That's
I
Yeah.
would say, honestly, like right after she sees Fear start to play music, she does sort of walk up to a crab and donk it with a mace. If we could have an attack roll from Lady Beck.
She just insta kills her. Just...
Y'all are kind of just futzing around. One of you turned into a crab. One of you started playing music. She's
Oh,
like,
but-
I'm hungry. And
To be fair, he rolled a 20 for stealth. What are the chances that
I
she might
did.
accidentally hit him? Thinking he's a crab.
Non-zero, I would say.
He's blended in.
Did you stay with the group when you turned into a crab, or did you like scuttle
Scuttle over.
away?
Oh, I'm like outside of the arena right now. Like I'm circling. I'm like trying to
Oh.
figure out
So you're one of the
I
easier
wanna-
target crabs.
how I want to. How I
No,
That's
want.
what you're saying. You're one of the lone crabs. You're the easy target. Lady
I
Beck
doubt-
just crushes
I doubt
Flynn.
that she would hit. So you see her. She doesn't miss. She donks her mace on top, and it's not dead, but it's definitely like one of its eyes is busted, and it's like it's pretty well damaged from that one swing there.
I feel bad.
Is
No.
anybody else,
Not
or is anyone
anymore.
just gonna stand around?
Right.
All right.
Because
Well,
I can keep going. She can attack it again.
Well, it turns out control flames is not. You don't create a flame. You can only control
An
a
existing
flame that
flame.
already
Ah.
exists.
Oh,
So,
you have to
unless
use
one of these-
prestidigitation
Yeah.
first.
Can we
I was gonna say, so unless one of these crabs is already on fire,
can we rub some
I'm
sticks
not gonna be
together?
able to do a whole lot.
Stop.
I'm just gonna yank out my scimitar and try to kill one of these suckers.
Yank that.
I was going to say the
scimitar.
closest thing to fire I've got is a candle, but I still don't have the fire.
Oh, I have oil.
Ooh.
Do you have something to light it with?
I could probably.
Oh, Bray's got a gun.
We-
Surely.
we
Oh
have
my
Gunpowder. Yeah, he'll have
God.
gunpowder.
I'm just gonna try to stab it. All right, I'm just gonna try to stab
Okay.
it in the eye.
I have a tinder
Roll
box.
to attack. Are you attacking the same one Lady Beck did, or are you taking a different pig?
You know what? The crab's probably big enough to feed like at least 3 people. So I'm just gonna go for the one that she's already hit.
Still
let me-
stealing that kill.
Yeah. All right, that was 15 plus 3, so 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck yeah. 4.
All right. It's looking pretty bad.
Oh, thank God.
It's still twitching a bit, though.
No, no.
Did anyone want to make a final blow on there? If
Can
not,
I just
Fenric,
insult it?
you could try.
It just
Just
gives
vicious
up.
mockery.
Dies out of shame.
I don't know what my vicious mockery would be, but I didn't think that far ahead.
That's part of it. You
Yeah,
can't just
wow.
cast it.
You gotta have an insult.
I'm trying not to reuse any I've done as well.
It's a crab.
Make
Try
a
and
joke
theme it.
about how you're about to eat
have, you,
it.
have you done any crab jokes yet? I mean,
No, I don't know any crab jokes.
It could be a pun.
not-
It doesn't have to be a joke. It could be a pun. It could be anything.
hmm.
You know what happened
Could be
last
an
time where I had to do a
insult.
pun? We thought about the puns
Yeah,
after,
and then
or
you
did we just
played a
insult?
ton. You typed a ton of good ones in the chat, just not in the
That's what I wasn't-
game.
That's because I wasn't under pressure there.
You could even just do a silly insult, like, "Man, you're looking mighty delicious today." Like,
That's more of a
Anything.
compliment.
I suppose I wouldn't be mad if someone told me that. Tristan's got you.
There you go.
All right, I'm just going to read this. I'm not reading in advance, so we'll see how it is. So I'm going to use vicious mockery on the crab that's twitching, and
Oh, God.
say, a crab walks into a bar. The barman says, "I can't serve you, mate. You're already walking sideways."
That's very cute. Is it a charisma save? Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Could we have a wisdom save for the crab, please, Freya? I totally saw this coming.
Surely.
Yeah, they're wise crabs. They're very wise.
Minus
creatures.
1. Oh, but they have -4 to charisma. That's funny. They're more smart than charismatic.
This could be my second ever vicious mockery. to
Uh-oh.
actually get.
She's got dots. Oh, so it's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
So it's 1 minus 1. It's a crit fail. It got a 0.
Thanks
It
for
got a healthy 0.
Damn.
You
Damn.
see a little, I don't even know if they cry, a little crab tear, and then it just
Oh.
dies.
A little salty crab too.
I'm marking that down as a kill.
Yeah, that counts.
That counts.
I'm gonna go jump on a
It
crab.
wasn't very epic, but
Just ride one.
I mean,
Dwarf
okay.
my daggers out.
A crab with daggers walking around.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Yes. With that, this crab dies. You feel a rumble. And then all of a sudden, with the loud crash of glass shattering, a massive, mutated crab-like creature busts out of the glass floor of the arena. Water does start to pour in. It doesn't stop above a foot of water, just how the arena is set up. But there is now a large. It is called an onkeg. If you wanted to look it up, I'll throw that in chat. Has now burst through the floor, and it's gargling. It seems furious, maybe by the injustice of this tacky restaurant just tearing down its crab brethren.
What the?
Bloody hell.
Are you sure that's a crab?
It's
No crab.
technically a bug, but we're making it
Yeah.
a crab. So imagine it more crab-like.
Jesus.
It's got
Okay.
pinchers. It's equally nasty, though.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yikes.
Ugh.
I
Lot of
believe
stealth.
Freya might have one, and Imgur, she can drop a link if nobody wants
We've
to
done
see
it
the
now.
link.
Yeah, we found it now.
Done it now. We've done it now, boys.
We should have left.